Okay, we'll do a brief recap on lesson 3. So lesson 3, basically, we are learning how to say here or this way. So how to say here is basically we have this word called Koko. Alright, Koko means here. Koko means here. So when we have this wa means we are saying our subject, right? Our subject. So in this case, this sentence, what is our subject? Our subject is 教室, right? What is 教室? Classroom. So classroom is our subject. What about the classroom? Classroom what? Here. This. So classroom is here. Right, so we learn this new word called Koko. Is here. Soko means there. Asoko means over there. So as you can guess, there and over there means Asoko will be further away. Right? It will be places where you probably cannot see, or places where you barely can see. Right? That is over there. For example, I'm here at Tampines Mall. I will say that is Asoko. Right? I'm here, the toilet, I will say Soko. Okay? Then since we're in the classroom, I will say whatever here, I will say Koko. Right? So that is the difference in the distance. Then the question word that we learn here is doko. Right? Doko means where. So for example, I want to change the word Koko to doko. So 教室はどこですか? It becomes where is the classroom. Right? Straightforward. Then number 2, we learn about this another word called Kochira. So Kochira simply means this way, or it can also means here. Right? It is a more polite way to say here instead of saying Koko. So for example, I ask you where is the toilet, you can tell me, Kochira desu. Kochira means, oh, it is over here. It sounds a little bit more polite when you use it over Koko. Okay, we can also use it to say this way, like this way please. Kochira dozo. Right? So this is Kochira. Of course, they have the counterpart, sochira, achira. Right? It has its own counterparts. Then the question form for this one. Okay, before we go on to the question, number 4 over here, I just want to emphasize number 4. So sometimes when we are in a business meeting, we want to say like your side, my side. This is what we use. We say Kochira. Kochira means everybody on your side. So you're representing everybody on your side of the table, Kochira. Sochira means that side of the table. That means you can refer that to the other party. So it is more polite than saying kono hito. Right? We learned kono in lesson 2. Kono means this. So this person. So in English we say, oh, this person, this person, this person. It's a little bit rude, right? When you use it too many times. So in Japanese, same thing. We don't really say kono hito very often. Instead, we say kochira, sochira. Right? Kochira is this side, sochira is that side. Right? Sochira. Hi, welcome. So sochira is basically that side. So in a business meeting, there's always 2 sides. Right? So we will use our side as kochira, their side as sochira. Right? Kochira, sochira. Okay, then we go on to the question word. So question word for kochira, sochira is dochira. Right? I mean, koko, soko is doko. So kochira, sochira will be dochira. Right? So dochira has a few meaning. Of course, the first meaning we know is which way or where. Right? So it has another meaning. For example, I have 2 items for you to choose. An apple and a pear. I ask you, dochira desu ka? That means like which one is it? Right? You can also use it to choose items instead of saying where. So dochira has a few meanings. One of it is to ask where. The other meaning is to ask which one. Right? So which way or which one, it has this meaning here. Okay, then you have a very nice table here to summarize everything. The last column basically are the casual way to say stuff. Right? So kochi, sochi, those are for you to call your family members. It's like kochi, kochi, like this, here. Right? So the last column is basically casual way to say kochira. So we don't really use them with business meetings, or we use them with people who we want to respect. Right? So we will say kochira, sochira, but never kochi, sochi. Kochi, sochi is really when you are with someone younger than you, your junior, or someone who is younger than you, or someone who is of lower social status than you. Then we use kochi. Right? Like kochi, like come here, like kochi. A bit rude, right? So usually we use it for our pets. Kochi. Right, we use it with pets. Okay. Then I just want to talk about one more thing. Remember kore, sore, and are? Those are learned in lesson 2. Kore means this. Sore is that. So we also have this thing called dore. So the question for that will be dore. So dore is basically like this or that. Okay, which means it's a question to ask you which one you want. This or that. Right? So we say dore. Okay? Then same thing, we have kono, sono, ano. Right? Kono is also this. But the difference is usually, as you can see in the table, plus noun. So immediately after the kono, we put a noun. Right? Sore, kore, immediately after that we put a grammar particle. For example, wa. Right? So usually that's the difference between these two. Kore wa, right? We put the wa immediately after the word kore. Kono, immediately after that we put the word, a noun. Like kono, kuruma, for example, this car. Right? So there's a difference between the two. Do not be confused. Kore and kono, they are different, although they mean the same thing, but they are different. Okay? Then the question for kono, sono will be dono. Right? So dono will be like, what? Like which one as well. Okay? Next, number 3, we also talk about otearai. Tanaka-san wa otearai desu. Like, literally it means Tanaka is toilet desu. That's why I mentioned this is not the best way to say this sentence, right? If you want to say that he is a toilet, there's a better way that we'll learn in the later lessons, okay? But for now, just think of it as this wa is good to use for locations which are bigger. For example, the first example, watashi no uchi. It means uchi. What is uchi? Home. House or home. Right? Uchi that's related to watashi, which means my home lah. So my home wa, right? So the subject is about my home. So my home wa Tokyo desu. So my home is Tokyo. Right? Does it mean that I own the whole Tokyo? No, it means that my house is in Tokyo. So if you use this logic, like for example, for the first lesson, the first sentence that we say, Tanaka-san wa otearai desu. It means like Tanaka is toilet. That one sounds very weird in English too, right? But however, when we say my home is Tokyo, that sounds okay, right? So same logic in Japanese, right? So we use it for bigger objects like house and cities. That is okay. Like for example, Tampines is Singapore. Doesn't mean Tampines equal to Singapore. It means Tampines is in Singapore, right? So this is an okay way to use it for big cities or bigger places, but just not a person and the toilet. Right? Then the new question word here, right? We learned doko and dochira already, right? Both means where. Doko and dochira both means where. Okay, number 4. Koko wa yubin kyoku desu. So previously, number 1, we learned what? Yubin kyoku wa koko desu. The first sentence that we learned just now. Yubin kyoku wa koko desu. That means the subject about yubin kyoku is here. But now we swap the position. Koko becomes my subject. So here is post office. So basically the difference in the sentence is here is post office versus post office is here. Same? Same. But it depends on the way when people ask you the question. Like what is here or where is the post office? Then your subject will change. Right? The subject will change. So it's like, what is here? Here is post office. Where is post office? Post office is here. So it depends on the way people ask you, that's why your subject can change. But regardless of the question, either way you reply is still understandable. The other party can still understand. Right? So this is just FYI for you. We can swap the position of the subject and the place.
So you mean Koko desu is also okay?
Yeah. In English, post office is here, here is post office. Same meaning, right? Just you answer differently because people ask you the question differently. What is here versus where is the post office, right? Number 5, これは日本の車です。So basically this no particle I told you already, A, no, B, always remember is B related to A. So in this case, 車, car, related to Nihon, Japan. So do they say that the car is made in Japan? You can imply, but it does not directly say that the car is made in Japan. Although the translation here says this car is made in Japan. But literally, it just means a car that is related to Japan. So the relationship is not clear, but you can guess made in Japan, transacted in Japan, assembled in Japan. Yeah, so that it can be a lot of possibility, but you can guess that maybe it is made in Japan or it is imported from Japan. Right? So this is what we mean by note. So whatever note that you see from now on or from the start of this class, it will always be B related to A. But the relationship is not exactly, it's not determined unless the person says so. Right? It just means there's some sort of relationship, but it is not, you have to imply what is the relationship or the person tell you directly. Okay? Next. Question word. Doko no. Right? Doko no. So no is basically the particle, right? So whatever that's after no is related to the one before. Right? B is related to A. But in this case, our A is doko, which means where. So that means kutsu related to where. So where shoe. Right? Where shoe is from, for example. Right? So in a way we can ask a question like that. Doko no kutsu. That means like shoe from where. Okay? Next. We have also other way of asking questions. For example, age, we can say oikutsu, or we can say nansai desu ka. So there's two ways to ask for age, right? Of course, the oikutsu is the more polite one to ask for age. Nansai is like you how old, you how old. Oikutsu is more like may I know how old are you? So it's in a way it's more polite because of the O in front as well. There's an O in front which also gives like the polite marker. Right, so oikutsu is the best way. Then I also talked about age last week. 20 age is very special. Right, it's the coming of age ceremony age, which is 20 years old. So when they're 20 years old, we don't say the normal way, which is 20歳. Right, 20 means 20. We don't say 20歳. We say 20歳. Right, 20歳. It's a special age. Okay?
Is it the O in front or like see the O namae, no O kuni, then O shigoto, right? Then all the O can put in other words also.
Not every word can.
Oh.
So I give you an example that I saw over the long holiday. Bag is called fukuro. Bag, plastic bag. When you put a O in front, O fukuro, this one becomes your mother. It becomes the household mother. The mother of the household. So basically this guy go to convenience store, the person asked him, you want plastic bag? He said, okay, I want your mother. Right? So he tried to be polite, but in the end, it sounds very stupid lah. Okay? So not everything in front you put an O, it becomes more polite.
But the majority of words.
Majority, yes, but not everything lah. Okay?
Give me another example. Give another example that they use the O one, not in here.
Huh?
Give another example with the O that is not here one, not inside here.
There's so many already in the greetings page.
我还
誕生日 O 誕生日 O 誕生日 And not every time we use O. Sometimes we use the go G-O. For example, kekon is marriage, right? We don't say O kekon. We say go kekon. Honestly, at this point in time, it's not important for you guys to know which one to put O, which one to put go. You just need to know the base word. 誕生日 Kuni いくつ Right? The O is just, if you remember, you put in. Right, that one is...
If you don't remember, then you need to say the long one now, which is the anato, the anata, then blah blah blah.
Yeah lah. Yeah. Okay. So for now, this O is not very important. The most important is you don't add O to everything. Then you accidentally ask for somebody's mother. Okay? Yeah. So the O, we will learn it at a higher level where we need to use formal Japanese. Right? We need to congratulate someone. We need to thank someone. Then we learn when to put O and when not to put O. There's no general rule here. The O and the go, right, is some words have O, some words don't have O. Some words where there's two Chinese characters together, then we use go. There's no general rule, we just have to try to memorize them. Okay, next page, number 9, we have this nanban. Right? Ban means number. Nan means what. So what number. Right? Then number 11, we also talk about ikura. So ikura is how much. Right? How much? Usually used for money. How much money? We don't put a O in front of ikura. We don't say O ikura. Right? We just use ikura. There's no O for this one. Okay? This is just a recap. I'm just going through very fast. Okay, then we talk about lesson 4 today. Before that, let's talk about lesson 3 homework first. Let's talk about lesson 3 homework. Okay, everybody have this one, right? Lesson 3 homework. This why you take out correction tape already. Confirm wrong already.
It's not 10.
Okay, first question. So basically you need to answer my question in Japanese. You need to use the one in the bracket to answer. So first question. これは紙ですか? Then the picture there is a paper.
Actually cannot see what.
Okay, it's a paper lah. But anyway, they told you is use height. So you need to use height. So height what? Kami desu. Okay, so I will go one round. Okay, starting from my friend here, so I forgot the name already. Sri. Starting from Sri, then we go one round. Okay, so the first one, height.
Kami desu.
Kami desu. Thank you. Right, it is a paper, so we need to say kami desu. Okay, I don't write. Number 2. それは新聞ですか? Nobel.
いいえ、これは寿司ですか?
This is not 字, right? It is not 字, right? It is a small one, right? 雑誌, thank you. 雑誌. Right? It's a small 字. So small 字 represents the consonant after it. Right? It's a double consonant. It represents the consonant that's after it. So the next letter is shi. So you just copy the S sound. So 雑誌. Right? 雑誌.
The letter is usually the one either before or after, right? In middle one.
The middle one follow the one after.
The after one.
Yeah, that's what I'll be saying. Just follow the one after. Okay, それは新聞ですか? Then she says, いいえ、雑誌です. Okay, so her answer is just 雑誌です. Simple. Number 3. あれは何ですか? Sorry?
Actually, yeah, I put arewa. Actually, I never include this arewa. Just say isu desu.
Can also. 椅子です. I mean the question already say what is that. Then you don't have to say that is a chair. You can just say chair lah. Yeah. So 椅子です. Okay, 椅子です. I won't write. This one very simple. 椅子です. Number 4. これは新聞ですか? それとも本ですか? Cecilia?
これは本です。
Very good. これは本です. Or she can just reply 本です. Okay, it's okay. 本です. Okay, number 5, Ian. それは田中さんの辞書ですか?
はい、これは田中さんの辞書です。
Okay, you repeated the whole question, is okay. Or you can just, はい、そうです. Right, remember, そうです.
Yeah, but Tanaka-san no desu.
Can also, 田中さんのです. Can also.
Okay.
Can also. Basically, 田中さんのです, it means it belongs to Tanaka's. Right, it is Tanaka's.
Yeah.
Right, Tanaka-san no jisho, it is Tanaka-san's dictionary. So, you see, the shortest way you can go is so desu.
No desu. Yeah.
Right, so just briefly copy whatever is above, copy, paste. Right, so is just referring to whatever that was said before. Okay, はい、そうです. S-O-U, not S-O, そうです. S-O-U. Next one, ジン君. この雑誌は誰のですか?
これは鈴木さんの雑誌
Missing your last 2 words.
です。
Thank you. Right? So, in short, you can just say 鈴木さんのです. Yeah, can. Like that can already. 鈴木さんのです.
Wait, put 鈴木さんの雑誌.
You already know what item we're talking about, so you can omit out the item if you want to. We are just going to introduce whatever was not said before, which is
But-
Suzuki-san.
I need to put a no.
Yes.
Suzuki-san desu or Suzuki desu.
If you say Suzuki desu, it's like it is Suzuki. That means that the thing is called Suzuki. The book is called the Zashi is called Suzuki. But you want to say that the book belongs to him, so you need to put a no. The note shows possession, remember? Yeah, so Suzuki-san no desu. So the no is our apostrophe S. Imagine you want to say, oh, it is Suzuki's. Then you forgot to put the apostrophe S. It becomes it is Suzuki. Then the name of the Zashi is called Suzuki. Alright, so we need to have that no to signify possession. Okay, Suzuki-san no desu. Okay, number 2, fill in the brackets. Okay, so this one you just need to give me the question. So the answer here is height hon desu. So what do you think the question will be? Number 1. In English, what do you think?
これは本ですか？
No, you have to give me the 5W1H. The who, what, when, where, why, how. Which one is it? Okay, so basically, okay, the question says height hon desu. Yes, you are correct. You say hon desu ka, but I just want to test you one more, which is what is the 5W1H that is appropriate to put here.
Why, where?
Oh.
The what, when, why, how, where. So what is the question here? If I don't have the height, what will you,
Yes.
huh?
Yes, right?
Yes. So if I don't have the height, how will your question change? What is the 5W1H that you will put in here? You can tell me in English. What? They gave you the answer already. What? Do you know what is what in Japanese? None. Very good. Yeah. So if we don't have the height, it will be これは何ですか? So what is this? Then you say 本です. Right? Then because there's a height, so that means they agreed to something. Then your answer will be 本ですか? Right? So I just wanted to give you why.
No height, then it become.
Yes, the question will be like 何ですか? Then 本です. Right? Because there's a height, that's why we say 本ですか? Height 本です. So you're agreeing to the question. But if it's what is it, then we don't need to agree to the question. So basically, I'm just giving you all the reason why we need to say the height. Some people might just say, why cannot use 何ですか? It's because of the height. Okay, so これは本ですか? Okay, very good. Number 2, それは something something の鍵ですか? 田中さん no です。Nobel?
それは、それ、
Huh?
どれ、誰、
Is that your answer? Final? I don't know what you're writing. Dare. Okay? You're correct. Why we use dare? Because the answer is Tanaka-san no desu. So Tanaka-san is a person, right? So the question must be who. If you're answering the person's name, then the question must be who. Who is dare? So in this case, それは誰の本です。誰の本ですか? Whose book is it?
It's kaki.
Oh, sorry, 鍵。誰の鍵ですか? So whose key is it? Okay, next one. あの人は something something ですか? 木村さんです。So, sorry.
I put Kimura-san there.
あの人は木村さんですか? Then you got a got a height there or not? Height, 木村さんです。
Oh, okay, like that then makes sense.
Don't have, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So what will the question be?
Dare.
Give me the polite one.
Donata.
Very good. Right? あの人はどなたですか? Right? 誰 is casual. どなた is more polite. Right? So あの人はどなたですか? 木村さんです. Right? We never say hi 木村さんです. So we don't need to agree to anything. There's nothing to agree to. So which means the first question is different from the first question. Okay? Donata desu ka? My do forgot to put the two dots by the way. Do is not donata, it's do. 4. Kimura-san wa something something desu ka? 21です。Cecilia?
一个字。
Very good, very polite. Oi kutsu. What you write? Nansai.
南塞
Can also
Very impolite.
can also but it's just 你几岁? Very rude, right? If I ask you 你几岁? It's like you very, it's a bit rude lah. Okay, oi kutsu is more polite.
Can go correct, I just cannot see my handwriting.
That's why I said need to write in Romaji as well. For
I did.
oh, you cannot read the Romaji also.
It's a perfect
For a start, I recommend you all write hiragana and Romaji, so you at least you cannot read the one.
No, I did. I just something wrong with my eyes. Oh, my hand.
Okay, number 5. あれは something something ですか? それともペンですか? Then the answer says 鉛筆です. So what do you think? Is it Ian? 鉛筆ですか? Okay, very good. 鉛筆ですか? Right, just copy and paste. Right, we cannot say 何ですか because we are giving two options. So one of it cannot be what? We are asking, is it a pen? Is it a pencil?
The pen is pronounced as pen.
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 Pen. Yeah, it's not pen. It's a bit different from English. English you say pen. In Japanese you say pen.
Pen.
Pen. Pen. Pen. You hear the difference, right? Yeah. So must make it more Japanese, sound more Japanese lah. Because of this, I meet new people, they always say, why you sound so foreign? My English is very Japanese already. Okay, next. あなたの携帯は something something ですか? Then the number です。Yes, Jinkun.
ナンバー
Very good. 何番 Right, just now we just learned it only.
Put bango.
The long one.
Okay, 何番何番ですか? I think for you, you probably put like 携帯あなたの携帯は Okay, not say 番号 because 番号 supposed to go with 携帯番号は The 番号 is supposed to be there. You cannot put 番号 we only can put 何番 You get what I mean? あなたの携帯
We can like あなたの携帯は電話の番号
No,
は何番 What did I write?
no, cannot. Basically, your phone something ですか? If you're gonna say like your phone number ですか?
電話何番
Then it's like very weird. So we cannot have this like double number. So we have to say 何番. It's either you put the number, the 番号 after the 携帯 or you don't put it at all. Right, in this case they never put it at all. So 携帯は何番ですか? Can write 何番? You need to familiarize yourself with the 何番. Okay? You need to start familiarizing with hiragana. 何番. Okay, I move on. Wow, what is this? Am I missing pages? Is it this?
No.
No, right? I'm missing pages. Oh my god. Wow, how come my things all missing pages now? Lucky I could bring one extra back from Kovan. Okay. Okay, the toilet is over there. How do you say the toilet is over there? お手洗い Very good.
Kochira this.
Wait, one more time.
Kochira this.
Okay, before we use Achira, we use the normal one first. I know you want to use the polite way. We use the normal one first. What's Achira but normal?
Soko.
Soko. Then in between we need to put the particle.
Wa.
Wa. So one more time. お手洗い
お手洗いは
は
あそこです。
Very good. お手洗いはあそこです。お手洗いはあそこです。Don't look at the screen anymore. Yeah. Huh? Can also. お手洗い or toilet. It's the same thing.
Yeah lah, it's the one, it's the one.
It's the same thing. It's like I tell you, I go to the washroom, I go to the toilet. Same, right? Yeah. お手洗い
Usually use which one?
お手洗い more how do you say, like less you know, you say toilet very like low class, right? So you want to be
The restroom and then
yeah, can I go to the washroom? Can I use the lavatory? Can I use the restroom? Yeah. Some of it more atas. So お手洗い is more atas. お手洗い is more like higher class. If you like toilet a bit low class. Okay. So お手洗いはあそこです. Oh, he just now mentioned あちらです. Right? Also can. But we want to reserve あちら for that way. Right? So in number 2, information desk is that way. Nobel? I just told you the answer already.
But this one also trick question because we couldn't find what's the information desk, right?
Have.
We use as reception desk.
Yeah, okay, same. It is the same. Okay, reception and information desk is the same one. You go there for information what? 受付はあちらです. Very good. 受付はあちらです. 受付はあちらです. Right? It is in our vocabulary sheet in the book, by the way. Yes, I know they say reception, but reception is ask for information, right? So it's information desk now. Can. Yes, correct. Right. Just need to revise your vocabulary.
Yeah, it took 4 hours to do it. 1 page, 1 hour.
Alamak.
I never use Google.
Very good. Yeah, it's very good. You put in the effort. Okay, number 3. This place is office. Yes, this Serene.
こちらは事務所です。
こちらは事務所です. Okay, before we use こちら, we use the normal one first. Normal is ここは事務所です.
Are we supposed to write Koko or yes?
Can also lah, can also. Yes. Okay, so why I choose ここは事務所です is because this place so this place is office. So ここは事務所です I go along with the sentence lah. Like the word office come last, so I use office.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, both is okay. Okay, ここは事務所です。事務所はここです。Both is okay. Okay, both is office. Both is okay. Technically, they should say here is office lah. I don't know why they use this place is office. They should say here is office. The translation. Okay, next. This is $250.
これは250ドルです。
Very good. これは250ドルです. Okay, 250 means 250. If you cannot remember how to count, please go back to the appendix at the back, or you can rewatch the video again. I think counting is very important, so please get used to it. I mean, if you cannot count, you go to Japan. You don't know what they say also. They overcharge you. No, just kidding. Japanese people never overcharge. Even a taxi driver will not drive one circle just to charge you more. They won't. Yeah, so they are very safe in Japan. Okay, これは250ドルです. Right, ドル means dollar. Okay, number 5 question. Where is Mr. Tanaka? Here. 田中さんはどこですか? Very good. 田中さんはどこですか? Okay, great. Next one. He is in the classroom. ジン君。
彼は教室です。
彼は教室です. Very good. I mean, you guys have already learned this one, so no choice. We have to use this.
By right, they say should we use nimasu?
Yeah, that one is lesson 10. That's why I cannot teach now. But that one is the better way to say. You're right. Okay, ni imas is the best way to say, but we cannot use it now. That's lesson 10. So the answer I repeat. 田中さんは教室です. Or 彼は教室です. 彼は教室です. 教室です. 教室 is classroom. K-Y-O-U 室 S-H-I-T-S-U.
Number 6 is a trick question.
Number 6 is great question.
Because the funny word as teacher's room. Sensei no heya.
Correct what?
Yeah, so no sensei no
Yeah,
heya.
sensei no here is correct what? It's correct, it's correct.
Just build the
Okay.
whole thing.
Next, number 6, Shri. Is Mr. Tanaka in the teacher's room? They just give you half the answer already. They did.
Tanaka-san wa
Sensei no
Sensei no.
heya.
Sensei no.
Sensei no heya. Heya is room. So teacher's room. So room related to teachers. Right? Sensei no heya. Then you need to have the desu ka. Right? So I repeat one more time. Tanaka-san wa sensei no heya desu ka?
Sensei no heya desu ka?
Yes.
Tanaka-san wa sensei no heya desu ka?
Very good, yes. Yes. Okay? Next. How old is that person? Yes. Serene, right? No. Nobel.
How old they are?
Sono hito wa, okay. Oikutsu. Not chu, it's not CSU, it's CSU. Oikutsu. Very good. Oikutsu desu ka? Can also, she is basically that person, they never specify how far is that person. So you use ano hito, sono hito is also okay lah. Okay? Next. He is 20 years old. Yes, Serene.
彼は20です。
Hatachi desu, very good. When we say hatachi, we don't need to say sai anymore. For all the age, we need to have a number and then sai. Like 1 year old, right? But for hatachi, it's a special age. We can omit away the years old. So maybe we can omit away the sai. We don't need to say sai. Just say hatachi desu. Right? Very good. So kare wa hatachi desu. He is 20. 8. Where is her house? Cecilia?
どちらは彼女の家ですか？
The sentence structure is a bit wrong. Okay, so the correct way. So
彼女の家どこですか？
彼女の家は
Yeah, うちはどこです？
Yes, we need to set the context in the sentence first. We need to set the subject. Subject is her house. So 彼女の家, right? 家 belonging to 彼女. House belonging to her. Right, so
彼女の家はどこですか？
yeah, どこですか? Okay, I repeat the answer one more time. 彼女の家はどこですか? Right, so we need to set the subject of the sentence. 彼女の家はどこですか? Right, so the subject is 彼女の家. Right, 彼女の家 is the subject. Then どこですか is the question. So the question will be at the back. Okay, she used どちら just now. どちら is also fine, but the difference between どちら and どこ, remember? どこ is used when we are far away, like we don't know where is it, then we use どこ. どちら is when you are just at the location already, but you're not sure which building, then どちらですか? Right? So in this case, we use どこ will be better lah. Okay, nah? Next, 8A. Her house is in Hougang. Yes, Ian.
彼女の家は香港です。
Very good. 彼女の家はHougangです. So literally, you just repeat the question because the subject is the same. So 彼女の家はHougangです. Or your answer can just be Hougangです. Okay. Next page. Number 9. Where are you from? Yes, Jinkun.
国はどこですか？
Okay, 国はどこですか is okay. So basically, he used the subject 国. The entire subject of the sentence is 国. So 国は then the question どこですか?
あなたの国はですか？
Same あなた means you So becomes your country is where?
Where あなたの国
For him, we just say country is where. So you skip the
Country
U.
is where, but the question is where are you from?
Yeah lah. If you want to mention the U, then you anata no kuni wa doko desu ka.
Because of the U
Yeah.
lah.
But his answer, he wanted to put in. He forgot to put in the O at the front. O kuni wa doko desu ka. Then it becomes more polite. But anyways, you are asking somebody. You are talking to somebody. So when you ask your country is where, 还有谁? Who else is he asking? Of course, the person that is listening. So you can just skip the anata because it's directly from the person anyways. Right? So okuni wa doko desu ka? Yeah. We put the O in front for polite. To be polite. Right? Okuni wa doko desu ka? 9A. I am from Korea. Yes. You want to try? South Korea, not North Korea. You know what is South Korea in Japanese? Start with K. Ka.
Watashi wa?
Yeah. I'm asking if you know what is South Korea. South Korea, it start with Ka. Hey, why you still here answer? I'm testing here. Yeah, they give you the answer. Yeah, they give you the answer already. So South Korea is Koku. Okay, Koku is South Korea, right? So Koku. So your answer will be?
Watashi wa Kankoku desu.
私は韓国です. It means you are Korea.
Watashi
私の
Watashi no
then country. 国
kuni
私の国は
kuni wa
韓国です. Yes. My country is South Korea. Just now you forgot to say the word country because I am South Korea.
Yeah.
Right? So we need to say 私の国は韓国です.
Watashi no kuni wa
韓国です. Yes. Yes. So we need to say the kuni, not you introduce yourself as Korea. Right?
Then where is North Korea?
Wow. What you want to know?
Because you say South Korea, but so
I thought you were going to research. I thought you went to research, so that's why I said South
You're
Korea.
so specific. I was saying, huh? Not just Korea. Then what
No,
about you
no,
say
no.
South
There's no just Korea, okay? Okay, South Korea. How do you say North Korea in Chinese?
Nanhan.
Dong lah. I mean, North is Dong lah.
朝鲜.
Nanhan.
So in Japanese, Chinese is called 朝鲜. In Japanese is 朝鲜. Yeah, it's very similar.
Chosen.
Yeah,
Sounds similar to the church.
yeah.
Kim Jong-un.
Okay, next. What is your job?
あなたの仕事は何ですか?
Okay, あなたの仕事は何ですか? So the question here is what ma? So what is 何? So 何ですか? Okay, so she said あなたの仕事, or you can just remove the あなた. Yeah, お仕事 correct. So you can just remove the あなた and say お仕事は何ですか?
What she said? Anata wa.
あなたの仕事.
Anata oshikoto cannot. Doesn't make sense.
O usually we don't. Okay, あなたのお仕事 is okay.
あなた
No
の
oshikoto.
Yeah, but I mean you're talking to the person directly already. If it's not asking about your job, then must be asking their job lah. Right? So あなたの
No is not for polite.
O is for polite. It is, it is.
Oh.
あなたのお仕事は何ですか? Okay? Okay, I am jobless. Yes, sorry.
私は無職です。
私は無職です. Very good. 無職です. Right, 無職 means jobless. You refer to the vocabulary list, it's there. Okay, good. Next, 11. Which country is this watch made in? Cecilia?
これはどこの時ですか?
One more time.
これはどこの時ですか?
どこの時計ですか? Like, where watch? Okay, can,
Korea.
but
I want a very long one.
Yes. yes.
But I put これは
Yo, it's okay. So, okay, don't be too restricted by whatever the translation is here. As long as your sentence is close to what you're asking for, it's okay. So the way you're asking, これはどこの国の時計ですか is fine as well. Okay, どこの国の時計ですか? That means, wait, listen to my answer first, ah. どこの国の時計ですか? That means like, watch from which country? Right, that one is watch from where country? That one's okay. If you want to say which, becomes dochira no kuni no toke desu ka? So the difference between dochira and doko is where and which. Right? But the question is still the same. You're still asking for the same thing.
Country, where country?
Yeah, correct. You're just asking the same question.
This is the second one you say is what again?
Dochira kuni no. Dochira no kuni no.
Oh, Dochira no kuni no.
Yeah, dochira no kuni no toke desu ka?
Dochira no kuni no.
Then if you want to say この時計はどこの国ですか? Also can. There is like a lot of ways to say this. As long as the meaning is the same, I'm okay.
That's the shortest way to say
The shortest way どこの時計ですか?
Like
Where watch is this? Where watch is this? Yeah. Where watch is this? They're literally asking like from where lah. So I omitted the kuni. I omitted away the country, right? Okay, if you are good, we go on to number 12. Which way is the company?
This watch is made in Japan.
Oh, sorry. This watch is made in Japan. Yes, sorry. Yes, Serene, is it?
Oh, me?
Is it you?
No.
Oh, sorry, Ian.
これは日本の時計です。
Very good. これは日本の時計です. Or you can just say これは日本. Or you can say 日本の時計です. Alright, you don't need to say これは because we're talking about the same thing. So 日本の時計です. 日本の時計です. Okay, number 12. Which way is the company, Jin-kun?
会社はどちらですか?
Very good. 会社はどちらですか? 会社はどちらですか? Okay, how much is this cigarette? Shri, you know what is cigarette? Tobacco. Cigarette is tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yes. Remember how to say how much money?
Ikura desu ka?
Kura. Very good. So,
Tobacco wa ikura desu ka?
very good. Tabako wa ikura desu ka? Tabako wa ikura desu ka? Good. Next. How old are you? Why you got the same question again? Okay, maybe Serene can try.
How what which one?
How old are you?
Oh, so another one.
Very good. あなたはおいくつですか? Right? Or you can just say おいくつですか? It's okay. おいくつ. Right? おいくつ. おいくつですか? Very good. Next. I am 17 years old. Yes, Nobel.
私は17歳です。
Where got 歳 E? Where got one extra E one? Okay. 17歳です。17歳です。
Why I got one extra E?
It's not E, it's an I.
Oh, it's an I.
Oh, thinking how one extra E come out. Okay, 17歳です。17歳です。English we can say I'm 17, but Japanese if you say 17です it's like you are 17. Then people call you as 17. Hello 17. So the side just represents the age. Okay, so it's more important to put in the side. Next, what is your name, Cecilia?
あなたは名前は何ですか?
Okay, あなたは名前は is wrong. あなたは名前はあなたの名前は is correct. あなたの名前は何ですか?
O 名前は
Is there always a none in like sentences where there's like a what in it?
Yes. What is always none? Yeah. It's either none or nani. The reading is different. Did I mention before? Sometimes you read it as none, sometimes you read it as nani. Right? It depends on the particle behind. For example, none is none. Nan ka. Nani ka. Right? One is ka, one is ga. The particle is different. Right? So because of the particle change, the sound, the pronunciation of the what, it changes. So it can be nan, can be nani. Okay, but this one don't need to bother. We will go along, we will know them as we go along all the grammar. Okay, next. My name is Utada.
Utada desu.
Utada desu. Very good.
So short.
Or you can say namae wa Utada desu. Up to you, ah.
Until watashi no namae.
Up to you guys. Utada desu or watashi no namae wa Utada desu. Up to you. Okay, up to you. If you remember the conversation, they use a very special way to introduce themselves. Remember?
Okay.
Utada to noshimasu. That is the most polite one.
No.
Remember the conversation? Yeah. That is the most polite one. If you use that one in this class, well, I say you're good. If you give me that as answer, I say you're very good. You put on a lot of efforts to the point that you go and reread the conversation. Alright?
In front one.
Yeah, the conversation. The one that I say is too formal. Yeah, it's too formal and then change to
Oh, that one.
des.
Ah.
Correct.
Koshimasu.
Correct. That one is a bit very formal. But that one is the best way to introduce yourself. Lah. Something to moshimasu. That means I'm called this. I'm the thing that called this. Like I'm the thing that called Utada. Right. So that one very formal. Great. Last page of the homework already. Bear with me. Number 1. O namae wa nan desu ka? Then you reply me. It's open-ended. So reply me. Your name. Srikan desu. Can. So she reply his name as Srikan desu. Right? Or if you put in watashi no namae wa, it's also okay. Right?
She gave herself a Japanese name.
Oh, okay lah, can also. What, Luffy?
Nobu. Nobu.
Okay, number 2. あなたはおいくつですか? Nobel? If you can give me a fake age, up to you.
はい、wait 私は38です。
38 です. She says she's 38 です. What is 38? 38, right? 38. Very good. Okay, next. あなたの学校の名前は何ですか? What is the question asking? Sorry.
The asking is the school
School what?
What's the name of the school?
Very good. What is the name of the school? So,
Wait, I read very long. Wait 私の学校の名前は日本語学校です。
oh, very good. You need to read it out. Right? Very good. 私の学校の名前は or you can just skip that and say 法が日本語学校です. Yeah. But if you want to like set the subject, you can say 私の学校の名前は which is very long lah. Right. So just skip and just say the name of the school, right? Very good. Okay, write in hiragana. Okay, let's practice writing in hiragana. Okay, so for 12 is written for you already. 12. So 89. 89. 80. 89. 2 U's are 2 extra U are 89. 89. Yeah. By the way, FYI, we usually will just put 89. We just write in numbers. In Japanese, we just write numbers. Nobody writes it out.
I see the last one.
No one writes it out. But this is for practice. Okay, next. 378, Ian. Very good. 300. So this is ba. So ba, we have to make the ya sound. So byaku. 300. Nana. Right? I lazy to write nana. Let me just write 7. 70. And 8. Okay, so 378. Good, Next. 1456.
1456.
Okay, good. Sen. So S-E-N, sen. Sen. 200. So 200. Sorry, by the way, my bia is wrong. Sorry. My bia, wrong, nobody tell me. This is the correct one. Just now was wrong. This one, I wrote wrong here. 300. Yeah, it's B, yeah, not ba, yeah. Because bia, just now I said ba. Bia. Yeah, this one is correct. 300. So 200. 200 what? 1
1
So 1201 1201
え
So 5000
50
5201 Right? 5 What do you write?
What?
What?
Skip one question.
Oh, did I skip one question?
There is a Zen Yohaku Kojuruku.
Okay, you give me answer already, you can. Okay, sorry, that one you say I think.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm the one that give the wrong answer. Sorry. Okay, so 1456. This is not I give. This one is 5201. By the way, today no 4D. Oh, today have 4D. Close already. Okay,
Too late.
one. Right, we don't say isen, right? We just say sen can already, right? So sen
Yohaku
456. Yes. So 456. Right, this is the number counting one. Okay. Then you confident to say the numbers? No. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, the last number I won't ask you to read the full number. I will break the last number into first 6 digit and last 6 digit. Okay? So don't worry. Okay, so for the next one, 458732. Who want to go?
4, 5, 6.
Cecilia want to go?
Okay.
Okay.
Yonjun Goman Hasen. Yonjun Goman. HJLS is what?
Hasen. Very good.
Yaku Sanjuni.
Very good. Okay, so basically the counting very simple. In English we stop. We will like have 1000 here, right? This is 1000. But however in Japanese they add in one additional. This is called man. Man means 10,000. Right? So we have to pair whatever here. This is 45. So we count 45 normally in Japanese. 45. So 45 man. Then we go with the 1000. 1000 is 8,000. 8,732. Yeah. So the way they count is very similar to Chinese way of counting as well. Right? It's just that the only thing special here is after the 1000 we have a man. So we don't say like 45 8,000 in Japanese. Instead we say 45 10,000. Yeah, 45 10,000 8,702. That's how we say in Japanese. Okay, so I'll write it out. So 45 man. Alright? Then 8,000. So 8,732. Okay. So 8,000 is not 8,000, 8,000. Very good. Okay, we ready for the next number? 378987. Yes, you want to try?
I want to try.
You want to try? Okay.
37,700.
There. 3,000 wrong already. Wait, you want to go for long number, is it? I break the number into half.
Oh wait, you.
Oh, you break in half ah?
I break to half.
You from the.
I never break
I told you guys I only need to test it up to 6 digits.
digits.
Oh, can. Okay, then you tell me. Okay, then you tell me, Nobel, you give me the super long one, I see whether you're correct.
3,789.
Okay, good.
8,769.
Okay.
4,321.
Very good. Wow, okay. I never had a student read out everything to me, but okay. Usually I'll break this into 2 numbers. I break this into 2 numbers. Okay, so I will just explain. So just now I mentioned we cut at the 10,000 place, right? Okay, this is what we call man. Then another 4 digit we cut here. This is called oku. Okay, oku, the difference between oku and million is, okay, this is 0.1 billion. 0.1 billion. Right? So in this case we in English we say billion from here onwards. We say billion. But for Japanese they cut here. So we say this 3,789 oku, then 8,765 man, then 4,321. This is how they count in Japanese. Alright, so we cut every 4 digits. For English we cut every 3 digits. So a bit different now. That's the difference. But she managed to say everything, so good job. She managed to. Yeah. Okay. Lesson 4. Yeah. Very good. Let's go back to our textbook. I hope I'm not missing any more pages. lesson 4. Repeat after me. Ringo, ringo, ichigo, ichigo, banana, banana. Right, we don't pronounce it as banana, it's banana. Right, Japanese way. Kohi, kohi. Right, we don't say kopi or coffee, we say kohi in Japanese. Right, kohi. Don't tell me what is kopi O, kopi C, I don't know Japanese, I don't know. Okay, gyunyu, gyunyu, kare, kare, cookie, cookie, 食べ物、食べ物、飲み物、飲み物。So actually this word 食べ物 and 飲み物 you separate them into 食べ and 物。So 物 means things. 食べ comes from the word called 食べます。食べます is a verb. So the verb, right, this mas is just a polite marker, it's just to make it polite. So when we remove mas, we keep 食べ. It means nothing, 食べ by itself, it means nothing. But when we say 食べます means to eat. So when we put 食べ物, it means things that can eat. So food lah. Right? So 食べ物 is food. Right? Same for 飲み物. 飲みます is to drink. So 飲み物 must be things you can drink. So same as Malay language lah. So Malay language what? Makanan, minuman. Right? So same as Malay language. Next, 料理、料理、書類、書類、漫画、漫画、荷物、荷物、シャツ、シャツ、試験、試験、問題、問題、もの、もの。Let's see, もの means things. Okay, next, 山、山、町、町、道、ところ、桜、桜。So we go back to ところ. There's another way to say ところ in Japanese. Usually we say ところ or 場所. Yeah. 場所 in Chinese we say 场所. In Chinese we say 场所. So it just means, both means place. Okay, ところ and 場所 both means place. But ところ is more like, it's used for like smaller places. 場所 is more like bigger places. Right? So I don't think there's an equivalent of 場所 in Chinese, in English. 場所. Both means place basically. ところ is more of a smaller place. Then 場所 is more of a bigger place. Okay, 場所. Okay, great. Next, 桜、桜、富士山、富士山、天気、天気、雪、雪、春、春、夏、夏、秋、秋、冬、冬. Not so much of an F sound, remember the first lesson? Right? More of a H sound, 冬. Great. Next, 季節、季節、カラス、カラス、犬、犬、タコ、タコ. We will learn cat in the next lesson, not now. Next, yeah, you know anyway already. Okay? Oh, is it? Oh, previous lesson now. Okay, yeah, that previous lesson. Okay, now is 今、今、今日、今日、明日、明日。Then yesterday, remember we learned before? At the appendix. In the appendix. Yeah, remember in the appendix. Yesterday means, the appendix is all the way at the back, the last page. Kino, very good. Kino is yesterday. Right, so kino, kyo, ashita. We went through that in the last lesson. So you have to catch up with the videos. Yeah, the appendix are the dates. All the how to count the dates, how to say the dates, how to say the week, how to say the day, the month, the year. Right, we remember how to say the month and the year? Gatsu. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, I give you a pointer. So, every month is... Okay, before that. January is 1月. Remember? 1月 is January. Then every month is not 毎月. Although we say 毎日, 毎 means every. So, but we don't say 毎月. We say 毎月. Remember? 毎月. Look at Appendix. 毎月. And that's every month. So please don't be confused. Yeah, don't be confused. It's very different. Alright. Then later we will count, like for example 3 months. 3 months we need to learn another way to say month also. It's called 月, 3ヶ月. It's no longer 月. So this 月 thing is only for January, February, March. Okay? Yeah. It's just FYI for you. Okay, next one. So from here on, we will learn this thing called adjectives. Adjectives are used to describe things. For example, pretty girl, handsome man, sporty car. These are called adjectives. Okay, so first one. 暑い 暑い 寒い 寒い 冷たい 冷たい 暖かい 暖かい 涼しい 涼しい 大きい 大きい 小さい 小さい いい いい 良い 良い I tell you why got two later on. There's a reason. 悪い 悪い 高い 高い 安い 安い 低い 低い 新しい 新しい 古い 古い It's not full, it's 古い. Next, 重い 重い 軽い 軽い 難しい 難しい 優しい 優しい 辛い 辛い 甘い 甘い 広い 広い 狭い 狭い 楽しい 楽しい 面白い 面白い Okay, next かわいい かわいい Okay, I want you to take note here. There is this thing called kawaii and this thing called kawaii. Okay, kawaii. So kawaii and kawaii is two different things. Okay, this one means pitiful, 可怜. This one means scary. Okay, kawaii. So please pronounce your kawaii carefully. It's double I, so please drag out your I. Kawaii. Right? Not kawaii. Kawaii is 很可怜, very pitiful. Right, so please be careful. Don't give your compliment wrongly. And don't say kawaii. Kawaii becomes scary already. You want to say someone is cute, then you just accidentally say someone is scary. Okay? Yeah. I'll give you some time to write down if you want to. It's just FYI. Next. おいしい おいしい 醜い 醜い うるさい うるさい 白い 白い 黒い 黒い 赤い 赤い 青い 青い 黄色い 黄色い Right, you realize I don't say 黄色い I say 黄色い I drag out the I sound. 黄色い Right? So up to now you realize that they all end with E, right? Or I. Right? These are what we call the E adjective. I will tell you what is the difference later. Now we learn what is the na adjective. Right? 元気な 元気な 静かな 静かな 親切な 親切な ハンサムな ハンサムな 真面目な 真面目な 簡単な 簡単な 複雑 複雑 暇な 暇な 便利な 便利な 安全な
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 綺麗な
きれいな
綺麗な
This one.
sorry oh did I
That is sense.
oh 大切な
大
大
切
切な
大切な
大切な
綺麗な
きれいな
綺麗な
きれいな
有名な
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 yeah sorry I keep missing out stuff I don't know why my eyes keep playing tricks
That's not the complicated, how you pronounce it again.
複雑な
Oh.
want to try again 複雑な
複雑な
less of a F sound は複雑な
複雑な
very good so okay I just want to point out one you go back to the yasashi on the previous page right yasashi means easy but it's not say like very easy or easy it means like go easy on it has the meaning of like more like go easy on so usually we use it on like things like exam the exam was easy it's more like the exam went easy on right
容易啊
yeah like 容易 so usually we say like go easy on lah rather than like wow this thing so easy this person so easy we don't say that this person so easy like that so it's a bit different lah okay so this one is more like the difficulty a challenge difficulty is easy not like a person is easy going or anything okay then if you actually the more often people say that something is easy to do some action is easy to do we will use the na adjective which is 簡単な right 簡単 so 簡単 is more for like oh this thing very simple to do very easy to do then we use 簡単 more often yasashi has a more friendly connotation it's more like a go easy on like friendly so we always use 簡単 for simple or easy rather than use yasashi for easy yasashi is more like wow the person very nice very friendly go easy on you right the things go easy on you then we say yasashi right so that is the main difference between yasashi and 簡単 okay then we continue with the next part so these are called the adverbs so adverbs are things like we say wow very easy so the word very here is our intensifier so we give a sense of how easy things are right so very so we call this adverb right so in Japanese we have all this so number one is 大変
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 とても
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 すごく
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 okay so all these are very it all means very but however the first one it also means like awful or tough that is true so that's why the first one the very has a very not say very a slight negative meaning which means like we usually use it for things like which is not good for example wow very sian then we use yeah 太很sian right so we usually use things that is like wow too boring then we use 太很 right things that have a little bit of negative connotation or very negative then we usually use 太很 otherwise we can use とても or we use すごく then すごく is a bit childish lah so I would recommend just use とても right すごく is like children like that すごく like for children to say one lah okay next ちょっと
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 あんまりあんまり
あまり
そんなに
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 どう
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 next page oh don't have already this page okay come we start on the grammar do we need a break is it break 5 minutes okay we break 5 minutes before we start on the grammar you can ask me any questions yeah.
Samui and Sumetai.
Very good. I forgot to talk about that, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so 冷たい is when I touch something and it's cold.
You
Then
can
it's
feel
冷たい
the cold.
Yeah. Like for example, I touch this, oh 冷たい But I don't say that, oh 寒い 寒い is for you personally, you feel cold. Ah, 寒いです Okay, if you feel cold, you say 寒いです You don't say 私は冷たいです Okay, we say 私は寒いです We don't say 私は冷たいです So 冷たい means cold to the touch right? In other words, it means the person has a very cold attitude, cold shoulder. So when you say 私は冷たいです that means like you are someone who is very cold, like
cold person
cold person, correct. So when you want to say I am cold because of the temperature, we use 寒い私は寒いです So be careful to use the wrong one when you introduce people to people then say, can you turn on the aircon? I'm 冷たいです It's like wow, I am very rude to you, I'm very cold shoulder to you. Right? I'm a very cold person to you. So that's not the way to use cold, like 冷たい is not the correct way. Okay? So even for atsui, there is two ways to write it also. Right? The depending on the way. So is there two ways? Did they write two ways? They didn't write the other one. So the atsui, the Chinese character here refers to hot weather. Right? If you want to say it is hot to the touch, then we say like that. Atsui. This is hot to the touch. Both are pronounced the same way. Atsui. Yeah. Both are pronounced the same way. Just that one is referring to the weather that is hot, the other one is used when the item is hot. So that's why 这边带 and samu is separated, but the hot one is not separated. They reuse the same pronunciation, the same hiragana. Right? So atsui, samui, 冷たい. Then we also have another one, 涼しい. 涼しい is cooling. So we only use it when it's like you enter somewhere that you are not cold, but you just want to say that the cold air is very nice. Okay? Or the wind is very nice. Then you say 涼しい.
And the atatakai.
Atatakai is when you want to warm something, like something is warm.
But if I want to warm up the food, atatame.
Yeah. The one
So it's not the same.
it's not the same. Atatamete kudasai. That means I'm changing the adjective into a verb. Atatamemasu. That is a verb. But we haven't learned that one yet.
But I cannot say atatakai.
No. Atatakai is an adjective.
Adjective.
Yeah, it's an adjective. We don't use adjective like a verb. Yeah.
What about the Amari and Sonani?
The one we'll talk about in a while. That one, we have a section on it later. Okay, we want the break, is it? Okay, let's start on the grammar section. So over here, need you to memorize family 1 and family 2. Have I gone through how to say family? Mother, father, haven't yet? Haven't yet. Then I go back. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, let's go to the appendix of the textbook. Let's talk about the family there, since we'll need it for this lesson. Family 1. There's only family 1. Ignore the family 2. There's no family 2. Whoa. Yes. Okay, so we'll only focus on the rightmost side, because the leftmost side is very childish. It's usually for children. Okay, so what I mean by children, right? Okay, there is this thing called outside and inside. So if you're inside, you're inside the family, you're calling someone inside the family, we can use the one that is humble form. Okay, so basically you're talking to your own family. Then we can be like, chichi haha, right? In your own family. But when you're talking to other people, there's an external party. We call it outside. There's an external party. You cannot be like, oh, watashi no chichi. Right? It's a bit childish to other people lah. Like, oh, how old are you already? Why you still say my daddy? Right? You'll be like my father. Right? You wouldn't be like, oh, my daddy, to your boss, right? Oh, this is my daddy. Then your boss be like, how old are you? Right? So it's like saying my daddy and my father. Okay? So we will go for the honorific form because that's the one that's more used. Okay, more used for us as a learner lah. And we don't have a chance to use the humble form lah. Right? I mean, you don't introduce your father as my chichi, my daddy. A bit inappropriate lah. Okay, so we talk about honorific form only. The humble form is just FYI for you. Let's go. Number 1, father will be otou-san. Otou-san. Oka-san. Oka-san. Alright, so we add a san because it's just for politeness lah. Just to refer your father in a more humble way. So otou-san. So sometimes we refer to other people's father, right? So we use otou-san on our father, but you cannot call other people's father otou-san as well if you are both talking about fathers. So you must raise his father up. Okay, if you use otou-san on your father already, then you must raise the status of their father. Why? Because in Japanese, it's all about humility, all about being humble. So we call their father, otou-sama. Anata no otou-sama. Remember sama?
Yes.
Sama means like God, like that. Like, for example, okyak-sama. Okyak-sama means customer, remember? So this sama is like, son is Mr. and Mrs., right? So this sama is like beloved God or something. It's just a higher level than Mr. and Mrs. Yeah. It's just a higher level, sama. So this is just FYI also, right? If you're calling other people's father and you also refer to your father as otosan, you can go one level higher for their father to respect their father. You can say otosama, right? Anata no otosama, right? You can even go higher to respect their father lah. Basically, what you want to do is you refer to your father as otosan, you refer to their father as otosan. Then it's like both of them sitting on the same level. Then if that person is a very precious or important business partner, he might think that wow, why your father same level as my father? Okay lah, they won't think so lah, but I just exaggerating also. So it's just sometimes people want to like bump up the status of another person.
Then if my status is higher than this person, then I call his father Oto-san or Oto-sama. If my status is higher than you.
You're referring to other people lah.
Father, other people father.
What good will it do to you if you
But I'm the boss of him lah.
then like that you can just say otosan lah.
Oto-san.
Yeah, but
then do I
usually
introduce my father as Oto-sama or Oto-san still?
okay, in this case right, nothing will bring good to you if you don't treat the person below you with respect. You see? So as a boss, you want to still use like oto-sama on other people's fathers. Because you see that person is below you, yes. But their father might be above them. Might even be above you. You want to respect the person elder than you. So you will still refer to their father as oto-sama. It's more polite so. Right? We will, even though they are lower status than you, we will always still try to respect the other party. We always treat the other party, the outside party, as higher than us. Right? Even if you are the boss, I know I'm the boss. Right? So what? People's father is still older than you. Or even though you are 70 years old already, and then the father will be just 60 years old. But the father is a white, it's an external party, it's an outside person. You want to respect outside person.
Okay, what if it is another scenario? The father also work in your company.
Then in that case, then you just refer him as his name lah, Tanaka-san.
Okay.
Then you don't need to refer like your father, my father name. You can just refer as Tanaka-san. Alright? His father's name. But anyways, just go for honorific form if you can. Alright? Don't go for the humble one. Don't say like Anata no chichi. They'll be like, how come you can call my father your daddy? Hey, your daddy? How is it? It's like overly casual, you know. So we don't go for the chichi. We don't be like your daddy. Okay, oto-san is fine. Even if you forget to say oto-sama, oto-san is fine. Okay? Then mother, then parents. Goryoshin. Goryoshin. So you can see this, the front of the word, right? Ryoshin is the parents. It means parents. Then you see I add a go. So this go is what I mentioned earlier on. It's the polite particle as well. So some words they use o, some words they use go. We use go especially when there is two Chinese words together, right? Two kanji together. Then we use go, goryoshin, right? For politeness. So when do we put go? That one we need to also experience. You need to have experience also. Like where can we put go? Okay, for example, this we can put go. Next, oni-san, oni-san, one-san, one-san, ototo-san, ototo-san, imoto-san, imoto-san, gokyōdai, gokyōdai. Okay, then of course this is brothers lah. Then, of course this is the default for siblings. But as you can tell from the Chinese character, it means brother and older brother. Correct? Then they also have one for sister also. We call it shimai. Go shimai. This is shi and mai. Right? So go shimai means sister and younger sister. Right? But of course the default for siblings is go kyōdai. Right? The default is go kyōdai. But if you want to mention like you know it's two sisters, then you can just shimai. Right? Of course in Chinese we say 兄弟姐妹. We just put both together. Right? In Chinese we will just say 兄弟姉妹. But in Japanese we don't really say this together. We will just go for 兄弟 as a default to mean sibling. Okay? Carry on. 息子さん 息子さん 娘さん 娘さん. Right? So this is when you're referring to other people. When you just want to say like grandchild or grandson, we will just say 息子娘. Right? You only when the person is present, then you say oh, 娘さん or 息子さん. Right? We just give respect. But if you just need to use like 息子 or 娘, this like for example you are referring to your own daughter, this is my 娘. You don't say like oh this is my 娘さん. You don't need to give the respect to your own. Remember the inside outside? Basically, your own daughter is inside, right? It's considered inside family. So you don't need to be like musume-san. You can just say, this is my musume.
When
Right.
do we use chan?
That one's even more formal like at home.
Or at home?
Yeah. So when you are introducing your daughter to a third party, we try to say, this is my musume. But you don't be like musume-chan. Right? So please don't be overly casual when you are talking to third party, external parties. Okay, we will maintain the formality. Okay, so when we are talking about inside and outside people, that we don't add the san. Okay, instead we'll revert back to the humble form. Okay? So for example, my son, watashi no musuko. Then your son, anata no musuko-san. You get the difference? Your own son don't need to put the son. Why you respect your own son? You respect other people's son. Right? Anata no musuko-san. Okay? This is a bit the complexity of Japanese way of introducing people lah. Okay? It basically inside don't need respect. Outside more respect. Okay? Next. Oko-san. Oko-san. Oji-san. Oji-san. Oba-san. Oba-san. Omago-san. Omago-san. Oji-san. Oji-san. Oba-san. Oba-san. Itoko no kata. Itoko no kata. Itoko no kata. So basically, kata is a more polite way to say hito. Remember hito? Hito means person. Right? So it's just a more formal way to say person. So usually you can say itoko no hito. Right? If it's your own person, if it's your own cousin, itoko no hito. If it's other people's cousin, then you say itoko no kata. Right? You give them the more polite one. Right? Itoko no kata and itoko no hito. Both is the same thing, but just that itoko no hito is more casual, itoko no kata is more formal. Right, next relative is goshinseki. Goshinseki. Goshinrui. Goshinrui. Nephew is oigo-san. Oigo-san. Yeah. Then niece is meigo-san. Meigo-san. Husband is goshujin. Goshujin. Danna-san. Danna-san. Nowadays people prefer to use Danna-san more than the goshujin. Goshujin is like head of household. So it's like less and less. There are ladies that become head of household lah. So less of this goshujin. Right? So Danna-san is more popular. Right? So don't assume that the household, the head is the guy. Yeah.
Then the relative one, what's the difference between goshinseki?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing lah. We will use goshinseki more often than goshinrui. Yeah. So it's the same thing. Both means the same thing. No difference. Okay, goshinseki is more common, more modern. Okay, next wife. Oksan. Oksan. Or we can say one more. Otsuma-san. Right, basically, tsuma, we just say otsuma-san. Right, so that one is also very polite also. Otsuma-san. Right, and then there's for the wife, for the casual one, there is kanai and tsuma. Kanai means domestic, like at home.
That's
But-
like the opposite of those.
Yeah, so we don't nowadays is less people will say kanai because less women are no longer confined in the household, right? So less and less people will use the word kanai.
Kana is like housewife, is it?
Yes, it's more like the lady of the house. It's like the inside of the house. Okay, so the Chinese character literally means inside the house. So but it's also very rude lah. That means you are assuming that the lady is a person who is in the house only, like confined to the house. So nowadays there are more ladies going out already. So we will use 芝麻 more often. 芝麻 or 芝麻san or oksan. Oksan is more formal. It's the most popular way to refer to someone's wife is oksan. Realize I don't mention the U. The U is silent. It's oksan. Oksan. Okay. If you want to introduce your wife, watashi no tsuma. Right, then you refer. Then I want to refer to other people's wife, anata no oksan. Okay, so difference. Okay, last one, family. Gokazoku.
ご家族
Gokazoku.
ご家族
Which means family lah. Gokazoku. Okay. Any questions about family relations? Please don't ask me what is don't know how many connections later. My uncle's father's third brother, fourth brother, I don't know what the one. So just
In
go.
language, they don't have the difference between the paternal and the maternal side one lah.
Don't have.
Like
Don't have.
堂弟,表弟
Don't have. Chinese, that one Chinese only. Japanese don't really have. Okay, then we go back to our lesson 4. Wow, so far away. Okay, lesson 4. Okay, so basically when I mentioned to you there is 2 adjectives, right? One is called the E adjective, one is called the Na adjective. They are very easily spotted by the end. So basically at the end for E adjective, you always end with an I. Na adjective is a bit harder to spot because some of them may look like a noun, right? Some of them might also have an E. So for example, the vocabulary list, the Na adjective, right? The last 2, remember? Kire and the vocabulary list, I refer to the list on the left side. Refer to the list on the left side. The last 2 for the Na adjective, right? Kire and what was that other one? Yume. Both end with I, E also. Are they E adjective? No, they are Na adjective, right? So there are things like this. That's why I say Na adjective is harder to spot. E adjective is much easier to spot. Alright, so Na adjectives are also adjectives, are things to describe nouns. For example, handsome boy, fast car. Okay, so let's go one by one. First, let's talk about E adjective. So number 1, the usage of E adjective. So we can put the E adjective, we can put an adjective behind the sentence. For example, this car is fast. Right, this car is fast. I'm describing the car as fast. I can also say this is a fast car. This car is fast. This is a fast car. That means I'm putting the adjective behind. I can also put it in front. But now we talk about how to put it behind. So when we put it behind, it'll be like that. Kono machi wa atarashii desu. This town is new. Kono machi wa atarashii desu. Then we look at the example. Number 1. Kono tokei wa furui desu. Right? Furui desu. So this watch is old. Number 2. Singapore wa tanoshii desu. Singapore is fun. Singapore is enjoyable. Right? Singapore is fun. Number 5. Haru wa atatakai desu. Spring is warm desu. Okay, spring is warm desu. Number 6. Natsu wa atsui desu. Right? Summer is hot desu. Right? Very straightforward how to use. This one easy. Okay, then we go on to the next one. Number 2. Right, the next part already. Kono kohi wa atsuku nai desu. So what did we do here is basically we have our E adjective. We drop the I. We put in a kunai. We drop the I. We put in a kunai. So by putting in this kunai, we change it into the negative. So atsui is hot. Atsu kunai becomes not hot. The opposite basically. Okay, atsu kunai becomes not hot. Atsui is hot. So hot becomes not hot. So basically we just add this not. Yeah. Okay, so how we change it is we drop the I. The last I we take out. We put in the kunai.
For the not.
For the not, yes. Okay, so the sentence says Kono kohi wa atsu kunai desu. So this coffee is not hot desu. Yeah, this coffee is not hot desu. Okay? Straightforward, right? Okay, then we go on to more examples. Number 1. Kono heya wa hiroku nai desu. Kono heya wa hiroku nai desu. Right? Hiroi. Hiroi means wide. Not wide means hirokunai. Right? We just change the word hiroi to hirokunai. Just drop the I, put in the kunai. Next. Shiken wa yasashiku nai desu. Right? Yasashi. Yasashi got 2 I, right? S-H-I-I. So we just drop 1 I only. So we still say yasashi kunai desu. So we say that the exam did not go very easy on me. Right? So that means the exam is not it's challenging. Okay? It's not easy. Next page, number 3. この荷物は重くないです。この荷物は重くないです。Right? 重 no more the E sound already. Right? So 重くない。Right? When we go back to the normal one, 重い。重い。重い means heavy. So 重い is heavy. So when I remove the I and put in the kunai, becomes not heavy. 重くない。重くないです。Number 4. この道は狭くないです。狭くない。Right? It comes from the word 狭い。狭い means narrow. So 狭くない means not narrow. Okay? Then we go on to the last one. このカバンは、right? このカバンはよくないです。Right? よくない comes from the word. We remove the we remove the kunai and we go back the e. It comes from the word yoi. Then remember yoi is from e des. Right, in our vocabulary list, remember? E des or yoi. Alright, so if you look at the notes for number 9, the negative for e des is yokunai. Alright? So e, double I, e. Or I know we can just drop 1 I and put in the kunai, but there's no such thing as e kunai, you see. So e kunai doesn't exist. So we have to say for negative of good, we have to say yo kunai desu. Right? So positive there is 2, e desu or yoi desu. Negative there's only 1, yo kunai desu. Right? So the more popular one will be e. Like amongst between the e or yoi. People will usually say e. いい車です。Right? いい車 means good car です。Right? いいです。Right? We won't say 良い。良い sounds like some samurai already. 良い。Right? Sounds like some samurai. So we will say いい more often. But negative, we have no choice. We only have 良くない。So we will say 良くない。So far okay? Number 10. Question. このシャツは高いですか? So 高いです means expensive, right? So 高いですか expensive? Become question already. It becomes a question. By the way, the word 高い has a few meaning. 高い, if you refer back to your that vocabulary list, it means expensive, it means high, it means tall. Correct? Got 3 meanings, right?
High expensive.
High, expensive, or tall. It can be tall as well. So how do we tell the difference is we need to add an object. For example, for height, we want to say someone is tall. Then we need to put the word height. The height is tall. Right? We'll learn about how to say height later on. Okay, for now, just take it as like that first. Okay, 高い by default will mean expensive. By default. Next, A2. いいえ、高くないです。Right? 高い remove the i, we put in the kunai. 高くないです。Okay? 高くないです。Number 11. 日本は今寒いですか? Right? 寒い is cold, right? 今 is now, right? So now cold. Right? Japan is now cold. Right? That is the question. So we don't use the word, we don't say 冷たい. Right? 冷たい is only when you can touch something and then you can say it's cold. So 寒い will be the best answer here. Okay, 日本は今寒いですか? A1 reply says, はい、寒いです。A2 says, いいえ、寒くないです。Right, so 寒い, remove the i, put in the くない。寒くない。Not cold. Okay, 寒くないです。Full stop. Then you can also say the opposite. 暖かいです。Right, it is not cold, it is warm. Okay, let's go on to notes for number 10. So basically, when I ask you a question, 日本は今寒いですか? You cannot give me the answer そうです. Because そう, we can only use it to represent noun. We can only use it to reply to noun, like is that a car? そうです. Right? But そう, we cannot use it to represent adjective. Right? Is that cold? So which doesn't make sense. So is only for physical things. Right? Unless someone asks you, is that a fast car? Car is the noun ma? Then you can say so des. But is that fast? You cannot reply so des. You will reply yes, it is fast. Alright? Number 3. これは軽いカバンです。これは軽いカバンです。So now we put our adjective in front of the noun. Right? 軽いカバンです。Where's my pen? Right? So this is our adjective. This is our noun. So now we are using it in front of the noun, just like how we describe in English. Wow, fast car, expensive umbrella. Right? We are using it like the way we use it in English. Okay, so but the way we use it like this, that means we can actually use it to describe more. We can use it to say more things about it. For example, この速い車は高いです。Right? This fast car is expensive. So I use 2 adjectives in one sentence. Right? As compared to この車は速いです。This car is fast. Then how do you say it is expensive? Your sentence just ends there. Right? That's why we need to use the mixture. We need to use the one that is put in front of the noun so that we can have more space behind to say something. Okay? Next, the example here. 富士山は高い山です。富士山は高い山です。So 富士山 is our subject. 高い山 is our object and adjective. Right? 高い山. So high mountain. 高い is expensive. Oh sorry, is high. Mountain is yama. So 高い山 means high mountain. Okay, Fuji is high mountain. Tall mountain lah. Number 2. カレーは辛い料理です。辛い means spicy. So 辛い料理 means spicy dish. Right? So curry rice is spicy dish. Yes. Number 3. クッキーは甘い食べ物です。Right? 甘い is sweet. So sweet food. Right? 甘い食べ物です。So cookie is sweet food. です。Alright, let's go on to number 4. Number 8. バナナは黄色い果物です。Right, banana is our main character here. Banana は黄色い means yellow. 黄色い果物 so yellow fruits. Banana is yellow fruits です。Okay, so far so good. Next. Now we go on to na adjective.
Curry is curry, not rice lah.
Not rice or curry.
Number 2 is curry one.
No, rice is gohan.
So in this one is curry is spicy dish.
Curry.
I mean in this number 2 is actually means curry is a spicy dish, right? Not
Yeah.
curry rice, right?
There's no curry rice, curry.
Also curry is
It's like saying curry in Chinese. Curry
Yeah,
doesn't have rice,
but-
right?
What she's saying is
Because the word here
translation
is-
right.
Oh,
They should curry
yeah,
rice.
let's just ignore that.
Oh, so
I think
So
they
if you don't
just
say curry rice, you will say curry gohan.
curry rice.
Curry
Yeah, correct.
gohan already.
Curry gohan sounds very weird.
Curry rice.
Yeah, curry rice. Curry rice.
curry rice.
Literally RAISU, rice.
Then when you going to use gohan?
Asa gohan, breakfast. Hiru gohan, lunch. Ban gohan, dinner. Gohan, 食べたい. That means I want to eat rice. Yeah. So we don't say rice 食べたい. Right? We don't say rice 食べます like because rice is a foreign word. Foreign word. Curry rice is also
Like
not local
tonkatsu
Japan.
rice also lah. No to go one lah.
No, the one is
Maybe like
tonkatsu don.
bento.
Tonkatsu don.
Yeah.
Don means rice bowl.
Yeah.
So it's different, Tonkatsu rice bowl. Rice bowl is called don. It's not gohan. It's not rice as well. Only curry rice is used for curry rice only. Don't think we use rice anywhere else. Only here only. Curry rice. Just this dish only.
Chicken rice.
Chicken rice.
Chicken rice.
Yeah, chicken rice. For fried rice we don't say fried rice. There's a Japanese word. It's called chahan.
Cha rice.
No, chahan.
So fun.
Literally 炒饭 yeah 炒饭 so rice is only for foreign stuff, like curry is foreign, so curry rice. Curry rice. Yeah. I don't think I use rice anywhere else. Only curry.
Wow.
Then next section we go on to the na adjective. So the na adjective is a little bit different from e adjective. We will see where is it different. But for now the first one is the same. Right? We use the same way. 彼は元気です. Right? We don't need to add the na anywhere. We just keep it with no na. Don't have the na. Okay? Remember just now we practiced, we say kirei na. Right? But in this case we don't, the na is bracket, so that means it's optional. It's sometimes we need to use, sometimes we don't need to use. But for this example, we don't need to use. Right? This way of phrasing we don't need to use. Okay? 彼は元気です. Next example. 田中さんは静かです。田中さんは静かです。田中さん is quiet です。Basically, it's exactly the same way of how we use the e adjective. We don't need to add anything, don't need to remove anything. Okay? Next, number 2. 彼は親切です。He is kind. Number 4. 富士山は有名です。富士山 is famous. Okay? Then go on to number 5. The not something, right? So for the not something, there is no I or E for me to drop. Right? Kantan, for example, the example here is kantan. Kantan got no I, how to drop I and put in kunai? No way. So instead, we use it like how we use it for noun. Remember how we say we are not a student? The first lesson.
じゃああります
Yes, じゃありません or ではありません. So same thing, this noun adjective acts like a noun. It acts like a noun in a lot of places. So how to say not easy? 簡単ではありません. So same as how we say we are not the noun, like not student. 学生じゃありません. So 簡単じゃありません. Right, so it's just the same as how we say not a noun, not something. Okay? Next example, number 1. このバスは便利ではありません. So this bus is not convenient. Right? 便利じゃありません. Or 便利ではありません. Both is the same. じゃ or では is the same. Number 2. 田中さんはハンサムではありません. That means not handsome. Number 3. 私は明日暇じゃありません. Not free. 暇じゃありません. So じゃあでは is the same thing. Number 4. 彼女は真面目じゃありません. So she is not serious. Number 5. 富士山は有名です. Then if I want to make it a question, I add a ka. So 有名ですか? Right, is 富士山 famous? Then the reply, はい、有名です. いいえ、有名ではありません. Easy, Number 6. ここは安全ですか? Right, here is safe. はい、安全です. いいえ、安全じゃありません. Right, so the difference between e adjective and non adjective is e adjective we can just drop the I and put in a kunai. But for non adjective we need to put in this ではありません. Same as a noun. Right.
This Koko wa onsen desu is saying this is safe, right?
Yeah, Koko means here, right? Here is safe.
Here is safe lah.
Not really is this place safe, yeah. Can think of it as context wise is correct, right? It's like, is this place safe? Or here is safe, right? I mean the textbook usually don't give you the literal translation. But I can give you the literal translation. Yeah, it literally says here is safe. Okay. I go on to the next part. Okay, number 6. So now we put the na adjective in front of the noun. Alright? 大切な書類です. これは大切な書類です. So you can see the na comes already. So we need to use this na. We need to add in the na before we put in the noun. In between the noun and our adjective, we need to put in na. Right? If we are putting the adjective in front of the noun, we will need this na. Think about it. Very similar to noun. Correct? Very similar to a noun. For example, 日本の車. 日本の車. Japan car. Right? Car related to Japan. So same as this. Instead of saying no, we just say na. So basically what it means is 書類, which means document. And document that is taisetsu. Document that's related to taisetsu. So taisetsu na shorui. So you see, it acts like a noun again. Just that it's not no, it is na. Right? Taisetsu na shorui desu. Okay? It acts like a noun. But we don't use no, we use na. Okay, next. Example 1. Nihon wa kirei na kuni desu. Right, kirei is an adjective, it's an adjective. So we want to say beautiful country. So we must put the na. Kirei na kuni desu. Kirei na kuni desu. Right, beautiful country. Right, in Chinese we say 美丽的国家. Right? Next, number 2. 彼は親切な人です。親切な人です。So he is a kind person. Number 3. これは複雑な問題です。複雑 is complicated, right? So complicated 問題。問題 is problem. So complicated problem. 複雑な問題です。
What if we remove the na?
複雑問題 It makes sense also, but literature wise it's better to put the na.
Okay.
So verbally, if you are talking to somebody, if you forget to say the na, it's okay. But in writing, we need to have the na. Okay, this is the grammar rule.
Also, we can just say like Korea, like without the na anymore.
That's what speaking. Speaking is okay. Speaking in Japanese, you don't even mention about any of the particles. You can just don't say wa also. Watashi 30 desu.
Then can skip the days or not?
No. Des, okay. Japanese, how you tell that a person is polite to you is really by the end of the sentence. Do they end with des? Do they end with mas? Yeah. So when you hear that they end with des or mas, that means polite already. Alright. If they don't end with that, then somewhat they are just rude to you lah. But of course, there's other ways to end politely lah. But if they end with like something sanju, they don't say des. Yeah, then the one is maybe they treat you very friendly. Like how much is this fish? Sanju. But they don't say sanju desu. Yeah. Right, so I mean in Chinese we don't really, or English we also don't say like des lah. There's no des in English. Right? But anyways in Japanese, this des, it plays the role of telling people I finished the conversation already. Yeah, and also it will tell you whether I respect you or not. It's like a pinch of salt to tell you, hey, I give you respect. Something des, just give you respect. Des. Okay. Okay, number 4. Oh, got finished already. Okay, let's go on to the new question word. Nihongo wa dou desu ka? So Nihongo wa is our subject particle. So whatever in front we are talking about it, we are focused about it. So Nihongo is our main character in this sentence. Dou desu ka? So dou desu ka is a question. So this question basically, dou means like how. So dou desu ka means how is it? Right? How is it? So Japanese wa, how is it? So basically it means how is Japanese. Right? Then you can describe wa easy, wa difficult, wa troublesome. Right? Dou desu ka? Any issues with this? So then let's go on to 5A. 難しいですが. Okay, so this ga is a new particle that we will learn. If you see this ga just before the comma, it just means like a contrast particle. Okay, it means it is difficult but interesting. Right, so it's a contrast particle. It's like but. So we are giving a contrast. It is difficult but easy. It is difficult but interesting. Right, so it's not really contrast, but it's more like giving a different opinion. Alright, so it's like it is hard, but I think it is interesting. Right? So you are not giving a contrast, you are more like giving a second opinion. Okay, this second opinion can be opposite of it, like the sense of it, like is it positive, negative. It can be a positive compliment first, then a negative one. Right? This is ga. I know the English but have to use contrast. I know, we have to say something totally opposite. But in Japanese, this ga, we don't have to use exactly opposite. It can be something that has no relation to the first adjective. Like this car is red, but it is blue. But it is fast. Red, fast and red got no connection, right? So, but in Japanese, it's okay to use this. この車は赤いですが速いです. It's okay. Doesn't need to have like relationship. Okay, you are just like adding additional opinion of it. Okay, next, number 6. シンガポールはどうですか? Right, how about Singapore? 綺麗です full stop. そして安全です. So you see the translation, this says and. Okay, it's more like an and then. Okay, so して is just a sentence continuation. Okay, so we say 綺麗です it is clean and then it is safe. So 安全です そして綺麗です it is safe and then it is clean.
So the ga and shoshite both can be interchanged anywhere.
You mean ga and
Yeah.
そして no.
Kirei desu ka anjan desu.
So して is more like a and then. Then ga is more like a but don't really need the contrast meaning. Yeah.
Okay.
So for example,
But this is like you say like kire desu soshite ansen desu. But if you say kire and so kire and ansen together without the in between the two also can, right?
okay, so this ga I mentioned there's no need to have connection. Okay, but this そして also no need to have connection. Okay, but the ga will have a more, one is more positive, one is less negative. But that they don't have to be like bipolar opposites of each other. Like for example, oh this is hard, but then this is interesting. Interesting and hard got what connection? They are both measuring different things. But then one is good, one is bad. One is like in a positive sense, one is in a negative sense. That's why we use ga. Agree?
But I'm only wondering why it must be kire desu then full stop then other soshite then what ansen desu.
Okay, for your level, we haven't learned how to combine it into one sentence.
Oh, okay.
This is a way how to say and, that's why in two sentences.
Oh,
Okay, we take it easy, okay? Of course, at higher level, I can tell you,
You mean it's called higher level if you string one whole sentence together?
yeah, of course. Higher level, then you string one sentence together. That one, wait, that one higher level. I can tell you the shortest way to say this. Kirei de, anzen desu. That is the higher level grammar. But we need to learn soshite. So give chance, okay? Give chance to soshite. Okay, this is the basic. Okay, of course there's a better way to say this lah, of course. Okay, for example, I can also say, 難しいけど面白い. That's the shortest way. 面白いけど. Kedo is a higher level grammar. Okay, so whatever you learn now is not the shortest one. Whatever you learn now is the most basic one. Okay, if you are interested to learn how to say shorter one, you join E2, E3. No, E2, E3 is not enough. You need to join like I1, I2, I3. Go all the way up. Okay, next. Yeah, so shite and ga. Can any questions about this? No. Very good. New question word. どんな国ですか? Right, どんな is very different from どう. Singapore はどうですか? How is Singapore? どんな国ですか? どんな is basically what kind. Okay, it's not how anymore, it's like what kind. Okay, so what kind of country? Not really how country. Okay, so シンガポールはどんな国ですか? So, what kind of country is Singapore? 面白い、そして小さい国です。Right? 面白い is interesting. 小さい is small. But you realize that 面白い is interesting, but it's like a positive sense, correct? Then 小さい is small. Isn't 小さい like small means bad, like a negative connotation? Then in this case, shouldn't we use が? 面白いですが狭いです。小さいです。That one will sound better, right? But then in again, who is the one saying small is bad? Small can be good. So in this case, that's why we use そして. So it's really up to a personal. So when the person say が or そして, you can tell like what is his opinion about the verbs, the adverbs also. So if he say が, that means more is not good lah. If we say そして, it means small must be good lah. So you can tell a person's opinion by listening to what conjunction he's using. Can? Right, so donna kuni, so you need to reply, omoshiroi kuni desu. Right, you don't need to use two, you can just give one answer. Donna kuni, what kind of country? So you can just say, semai kuni desu, it's a small country. Hiroi kuni desu, it is a big country. So you don't need to have this ga or soshite. You only use ga or soshite when you want to give like more opinions. Okay? So not necessary you need to say two answers, two adjectives. Number 8, Honda-san wa donna hito desu ka? Then you say, majime na hito desu. So majime is only one adjective here, so you can reply with just one adjective. But this is a na adjective, so we need to say majime na hito desu. So serious person desu. I don't know where the serious and honest come from lah. There's no honest lah. I don't know why the translation want and honest. I don't see the word honest. Honest in Japanese we say sunao, but you never learned it yet. Sunao na hito desu. But they never say it. They never teach you yet. So don't bother. Okay, so donna simply means what kind. Okay, we move on to the next section, number 7. Kono toke wa taihen or totemo takai desu. Right? Again, I told you taihen has a negative connotation to it, right? Slight negative. You're suggesting a bit negative. So when we say taihen takai desu, that means like you cannot afford, right? You're unable to afford, that's why we say it's damn expensive. Right? But if you're able to afford, totemo takai desu. Oh, it's very expensive. So you hear, it is damn expensive versus it is very expensive. You can tell the attitude of the person, right, towards this item. Yeah, so taihen and totemo. Okay, so kono toke wa taihen takai desu, right, very expensive desu. So same thing, this adjective, it does not change your sentence much. You just put it in front of the adjective, that's all. You just put it in front of the adjective. It does not change your sentence structure. It does not change the grammar particle at all. Right? Same as English, the word very, we don't change anything at all. We just put in front of the adjective. Very expensive. Very expensive meal. Right? Totemo takai ryori. Right? Doesn't change anything. You just add in front like extra information only. Right? Example 1. Nihon no mono wa totemo takai desu. Okay, so Nihon no mono, that means mono, things related to Japan. Right? Wa totemo takai. Very expensive desu. Next, number 2. Kanojo wa taihen shinsetsu na hito desu. Right, so she is very nice person desu. Then I told you taihen has a negative connotation, right? So in this case, the meaning could be that she is too nice for her own good. In a way that she kena makan lah, kena eaten by other people.
Hidden meaning.
Not say hidden lah, it's just to Japanese learner, it's okay to take it at face level. It's okay to assume that it's very. But once you're more familiar with the word taihen, you'll be like, wow, taihen shinsetsu means wow, she damn nice, right, for her own good lah. Okay, like she will gonna cheated by somebody because she's damn nice, right? Very gullible. So in a way, like the word taihen is like, it gives a more negative connotation. That means like this thing is too something for its own good, too good for its own good, too expensive for its own good. Like usually cannot be this expensive, but it's damn expensive, right? So you're giving your secondary opinion, you see. Like you're giving opinion, it is expensive. It is damn expensive, right? I'm giving you the damn already tell you my financial situation, which is that I cannot afford. That's why I say it's damn expensive. So you can just take it at the face value, it is very expensive. It's okay. You don't have to read my situation and say, oh, so you're broke lah.
So if we say use taihen or totemo,
Both is okay.
both also okay, right?
Both also okay.
Most situation.
Most situation is okay one. If you want to like read into it, like you want to assume that person is broke, then yeah lah. When the person say taihen, then it's like,
I mean like
must
not
be.
just talking about money lah, like other kinds of like.
Yeah. So taihen also means like things that are too good for your own good lah. So for example, taihen. For example, big is good, right? Taihen oki desu. But sometimes shirt you buy too big, taihen oki desu. Right? That means it's too big for yourself lah. Make sense? Can Number 3. Kono 漫画はとても面白いです。Right? So very interesting.
Yeah. So it's not interesting.
とても interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh shit.
Hello. とても is toても is the same as 大変. Don't worry. Both is very. Both means very. Okay, number 4. 日本語は大変難しいです。Japanese language is damn difficult. Okay? Damn difficult. Then you can guess already. That means I know what Japanese are. Right? Instead of saying like Japanese is very difficult, I say Japanese is damn difficult. Alright. Next. Number 8. この時計はあんまりそんなに高くないです。So 高くない comes from the word 高い right? 高い means expensive. So 高くない means not expensive. そんなに or あんまり高くない simply means not so expensive. So the not come from くない. The expensive come from 高く. Right? So our あんまり and そんなに is basically our so, right? Not so. So you see, we always have to use negative form when we use あまり or そんなに. We have to use the negative version. So in Chinese we say 没有这么大, right? 没有 is already not already, right? So not so expensive. So we have to use the not. We have to use the negative way to say it basically. Okay, so あんまり高くないです, right? Not so, not really that expensive. Okay, example number 1. ここはあんまり静かではありません. So we are using the negative form for 静か. Right? 静かではありません. But I don't want to say it's very noisy. I don't want to say, I don't want to say that it is not quiet. I want to say it's not so quiet. That means it's a little bit noisy. Okay? あまり静かではありません. Which means ちょっとうるさい. Correct? Then we will go on to the next section. Sorry, before we go on to the next section, let's go on to the next page first. Yeah, we will learn about how to use ちょっと later. Okay, next page number 2. 日本はそんなに大きい国ではありません。そんなに大きい国ではありません。So it's not so big country. Okay, not so big country. Number 3. 日本語はあんまり難しくないです。Right? 難しい is difficult, right? So 難しくない becomes not difficult. So not so difficult. Number 4. 今日はそんなに暑くないです。So 暑い is hot. 暑くない becomes not so hot. Okay, now? Then we go on to our new question word. どのくらい. どのくらい. So remember we said どの as a question, right? どの was like which, right? Previously, どの we learned どの as a question. Just now when we do the recap. この、その、あの、どの。どの means like which one, right? Which. So どのくらい. So くらい is like asking you how much. It's like a much. Okay? くらい is like much. So which much? How much lah basically. So basically どのくらい means how much. Okay? That means to what extent or how much. So to what extent is it difficult? どのくらい難しいですか? Then you reply, ちょっと難しいです。そんなに難しくないです。For example, とても難しいです。Right? Very difficult, not so difficult, little bit difficult, something like that. Okay? Number 6. 桜はどのくらいきれいですか? So きれい means beautiful. Right? So how much beautiful? Like to what extent is it beautiful? Then we say すごく right? すごくきれいです very beautiful です right? すごくきれいです right? Very beautiful. Then すごく is again very. Okay? But すごく has the meaning of over exaggeration. Okay? とても is just very. すごく is like very exaggerative, Wow, very, very, very beautiful. Right? That's why I say sugoku is very childish. It's a bit childish. Children like to say this sugoku because the way you say it. Yeah.
Same lah.
It sounds like sugoi, so it's very exaggerating. Usually use my kids lah. Okay? But totemo is the safest thing to use. Totemo. Very neutral, doesn't say it's bad or good. Totemo is best. Okay? Next. Notes for number 5. So dono kurai is a question for asking what degree, to what extent or what degree or how much. Okay, there's other pronunciation. Look at the pronunciation below. Dono gurai or dore kurai or dore gurai. Why got so many difference? I don't know. I think it's just the regional differences. Some area use dore kurai a lot more. So basically anyways, the most default one is dono kurai. Dono kurai. Kurai. But I usually use gurai. Dono gurai. I personally use dono gurai more. Gurai. Okay, but the dono kurai is the more default one. Because dono gurai is easier to say for me.
But all means
All
the
same,
same.
all the same thing. All the same thing. Dono kurai, dono gurai. Gurai is easier to say for me. Kurai, I still need to k sound. So I just rather go with the G sound. But all the same, all means the same. All means the same. It's just I lazy to pronounce the K sound. Okay? Dono is easier to say than dore. Dore your mouth open bigger. So I use dono more.
No, writing also is, you also like kurai also lah.
I'll just dono kurai. Writing ku is more than it's less in than ku.
Okay.
Get it right? It's 2 less dots than ku. So I write dono kurai when writing, and when saying dono gurai. Gurai. Okay. Let's talk about the conversation. Before that, we need a break. No need. Okay, very nice. Take a break lah. Take a break lah. Okay, help me sign this one.
Every time get what I want get, so I
Which one you want first?
I don't want the black hair. I don't want the black hair.
The black one is a lot of people want it. This is bad.
Watashi no. Thank you.
Sign where?
You sign already,
Hey,
right?
Koko.
Yeah, I
You
sign
sign already,
right?
right?
Oh,
You sign already, you don't even sign.
I'm very tired today. I want. This is cute. This is so cute.
Nice, got the sunglasses.
Yeah.
NJ, regarding the class,
Yes.
so we right now we are at E1.
E1, yes.
So
Junction new one.
to go to
I
that
don't know,
time you were
I
saying that I
really
can
don't
skip
know.
E2, E3,
So
I'm
you
good
just-
enough lah. Then straight away can go for the N5 care, is it? Or I still have to go through.
I never say so. What I meant back then was, if you want to take N3 exam, that's a goal. You don't need to take N5 and N4, the official exam.
Oh.
Yeah. But I recommend you to, I mean, same lah. If you are familiar with E2 and E3 stuff, then you can just straight go for N5 lah.
Oh.
But are you that confident? Do you know the syllabus well enough to skip?
So E2 and E3, what we learning again? Like basically,
Care form, car form, dictionary form.
when will we learn the kanji?
You are already learning kanji already, mah?
The kanji, the Chinese word.
Yeah, kanji ah. You are already learning kanji already.
But we haven't learned how to write or what to.
There's never a learn how to write one.
Or never learn.
You have to go and you have to
You
write.
just have to go through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the funny
It's not like school you have 听写.
Uh-huh. It's not like how we start to learn how to write hiragana and then.
So once you're comfortable with hiragana, you can go on to the next level already. If you remember how watashi, if you know what is the character for watashi, you can more than, I think you can feel free to write the kanji already.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not restricting you to write hiragana. If you already know what is the hiragana for kyoshi, you know what is the hiragana. Sorry, I need to. If you know what is the character for kyoshitsu, the Chinese character, you write. But then, do you still remember what is the hiragana for kyoshitsu? Do you know that there is one U, kyoshitsu? So I don't want you to be unaware of these U's. That's why I still encourage you to write hiragana.
I'm trying to find space for things really.
Because ultimately
Hey, the
the
fruit.
E5 test, N5 test, sorry, N5 test, right, is
Whose
MCQ.
fruit is this?
They will test you, for example, Tokyo, how many U? 2 U's, right? They will be like, Tokyo without any U, Tokyo with 2 U's, and Tokyo with 1 U,
Who's one?
Tokyo with 1 U. Then which one is it? Which one is correct one? Then if you are all the time you are writing the Chinese character for Tokyo, then you suddenly, what is the hiragana? Because you never practice writing hiragana before. Yeah, so this is why at the lower level I encourage you all to write hiragana.
Yeah.
But it's not that we're not doing kanji, the kanjis are here for you to use.
Yomi.
But if once you're comfortable and once you think you're confident enough, then feel free to use kanji only. But make sure you still remember what is the hiragana for it.
Bro.
Right?
So N5 test is just MCQ question for all the
It's all MCQ. N1 also MCQ.
N1 as well. There's
N1
no
also.
like oral test between.
There's no
But
oral
thank
test,
you.
there's listening.
Okay.
Listening also MCQ.
So basically all MCQ.
No oral, yeah, no
Then
oral.
no test
No
of how
writing.
to writing.
No writing, no kanji test.
Oh.
The kanji, okay, the entire, from N3 onwards, the exam will have kanji, but on top of the kanji will have the hiragana. Yeah. So for N5, for N5, N4 don't have kanji. For N3 onwards there is kanji. Then some the kanji above will have the hiragana. So this is what we call furigana. Then once you reach N1 or N2, some of the kanjis, the simple kanjis will no longer have the furigana anymore. Yeah. Then the MCQ test also include, they give you this kanji, how do you read this kanji?
You read this kanji.
Yeah.
What do you mean how to read this kanji?
For example, they ask you
Yama.
how to read this one. Then they give you option 1, kagushi, 2, kawashi, 3, sagushi. Then you like, which one? Yeah. So this is what they mean by you need to recognize the kanji. That's why it's very important to use the hiragana, and also at the back you know the kanji also.
But you say the lesson doesn't teach us how to read the kanji, then we have to just to go through the textbook and to learn from that.
Along the way as you go, okay, not everything can be taught in school. You still have to rely on your, maybe you have to use outside resources. You read newspaper widely, you listen to the news, you read manga, then you see some interesting word, you write it down in your diary. The school cannot teach you all the words. There's no way to teach you all the words. There's too many words already. Right? Even for English, the school they might not teach all the words also. Words like, for example, what are some very difficult? Surreptitious. They don't teach in English school. You have to go and find the word in the dictionary, learn it from the news or something, and you use it in your essay in school. Then the teacher can mark it, say, oh, this word is correct. The usage is correct. Not every word will be taught in school, you see. Yeah. So same thing for Japanese. You have to go and practice lah. So personally, I also still studying also. I can give you an example. For example, you see at the side. So I still record all these words that I don't know, right? For example, this is shukaku, which means like harvesting or something. Then you can also see this one. I record all these also. Uruwashi. This one not taught in any textbook. But I came across it when I was reading this article. I thought it's a very important word to learn. So I just went to search this word. Okay, so it means graceful. Then after that, okagamashi. The one not taught in any textbook. No way they can teach you also. So you need to know the kanji. You also need to know the hiragana also. This is how you learn. You just need to record it somewhere, write it somewhere. Right? So, for example, I heard about the word somewhere. I just need to go to the dictionary app. Right? Then I'm like, uruwashi, for example. Okay, uruwashi is here. Yeah, I just record this lah. I can put a star and I want to save it in favorites or something. And I can refer it again lah. So not all the words you can learn from textbook. You have to go and you have to come across it one way or another. Then you have to take note. Hey, this word I don't know. I need to write it somewhere. Then I need to revise the word. Yeah. I'm not saying you cannot use kanji now. If you want to use kanji in your homework, can. But do you remember the hiragana for it? Is there a U or no U? Is there a long O sound or short O sound? Yeah. That one you need to know, like for example. Okay, for example, the KEI sound. Some people might forget about the I and then they put KE. Or sometimes KE, they put the I, the extra I. But then they don't know. For example, pocketo. Then people are like pokeito. Then they put extra I, then they wrong already. Right? So you have to understand whether there is this extra I, extra U, extra O or not. Yeah. So at the start, I would recommend use hiragana. Okay? Lesson 4 conversation. Okay, so it's a conversation between two employees in the company. Okay, so number 1, K. Moshi moshi. Right, the I sound is silent. Moshi moshi. We don't say moshi moshi. Moshi moshi. Right? The I sound is silent. Moshi moshi. Don't need to repeat after me. Yeah. Tanaka-san desu ka? Kimura desu. Alright, so is it Tanaka? This is Kimura. Next line. T replies. Kimura-san, お久しぶりですね. Right? お久しぶりですね. So, お久しぶり, you remember what is it? Yeah, you remember from the first lesson, right? お久しぶりですね. Then, the in front is just a filler. It's just to show like shock. So, it's not like it's more like right? A shock. But it's like, because the person called him suddenly, so he's like, oh, it's you. Oh. Right? Oh, Kimura-san, お久しぶりですね. So, this ne meaning here is basically like long time no see, right? So it's like asking for confirmation. It's like long time no see, right? So long time no see, right? So usually they reply お久しぶりですね. Long time no see le. So ne has two meaning. One is right, long time no see, right? The other one is long time no see le. It's more like a yeah, you're right. Right? Long time no see, right? Then next, o genki desu ka? Right? Genki desu ka means are you good? Are you well? O is just a polite marker. So are you okay? Are you nice? Are you okay? K replies, はい、おかげさまで. Right? Remember what is おかげさまで? Remember? Thanks to you. Right? Thanks to you. おかげさまで. No, it's not welcome. No, はい、おかげさまで means thanks to you. Right? Remember? When I say somebody asks you, are you well? You don't say yes, I'm well. You have to say thanks to you, I'm well. Basically, you're crediting your health to the other person. Yes, remember it's a reply to the お元気ですか one in lesson 1. Okay, 最近調子はどうですか? So 最近 means recently, right? 調子 means condition. Condition means your body condition. It means body condition. So what about the body condition? どうですか? How is it? So your body condition, how is it? Then he replies, まあまあです. Right? まあまあ, what do you think it is? So. Yeah lah. So same in English, right? We say so. まあまあ, so. Soです. That means I so. 木村さんは? Question mark. So he never finished the sentence here, but we all know that he's asking back the same question. Right? So 木村さんは? Basically asking how's your health also lah. Then he continued with another question. 仕事はどうですか? So 仕事 means job, right? So job, how is it? How is your job lah? Then K says, そうですね. This そうですね is not like I see, right? It's more like I see. It's like, yeah, I see. About that, right? So the そうですね.
I see to the mama desu lah.
Yeah, correct. It's like replying back to the mama desu. Then the next line he replies to his question about the job, right? とても忙しいです. Right? 忙しい means busy.
So it's okay busy, not
No, そうですね it's like yeah about that. So this そうですね is like yeah about that. It's so, usually it means like そうですか. そうですか is I see. そうですね is like yep, I see. Or about that. Also it has another meaning like about that. Alright, so this is more like a so about that, about this thing, about whatever you ask.
I see.
Yeah, it's more like targeting at, oh yeah, I see. About that, about whatever you say. Alright? とても Isogashii desu. Very busy desu. Then he says, demo. Okay, this demo is however. It means however. Okay. I know you will see demo, the translation is but since this demo is at the start of the sentence, then we take it as however. Okay. However, 給料はあんまり良くないですから。So what is 給料? What do you think? 給料 is salary. The pay lah basically. 給料 is the pay. Alright? Pay はあまり良くない。あまり means not so, right? So 良くない is not so good. So not so good. So pay は not so good です。Right? 給料はあまり良くないです。から。Okay, this から is a new particle that we learn. Basically, it means that's why. So when I say A から B です。It means because of A, that's why B happened. Right? When I say A から B です, that means because of A, that's why B happened. Okay? It's more like a that's why. Or because lah. Okay? So because of A, that's why B. A happened, that's why B happened. Right? So what is the B here? 大変ですよ. So 大変 is like 闲. Right? It's like, wow, shag. Very tired, very 闲. Right? So pay not good, that's why 闲ですよ. 大変ですよ. So this よ is like, you know. Yeah. It's like 闲, you know. Yeah. So it's like trying to get the other party to sympathize with him. Okay? So like, ですよ.
Demo is used in okay. If it's not okay, then it will be used.
大変. Yeah, I know.
High end.
But I said totemo is neutral, right? So this person choose to say neutral lor.
Or you don't want to say until like.
He don't want to say like damn busy. He want to say very busy. So it's okay to use it also. Yeah. Okay? あんまり良くないですから. Right? The pay is not so good. That's why 大変ですよ. Okay? So you can think of this よ as 大変嘞. 大変嘞. Right. It's like trying to get your sympathy, yeah. Trying to get your sympathy. So it's a damn 闲. Right? 大変. 大変です. Usually Japan people always say, wow, 大変です. It's like, wow, shit, man. 大変 also means shit, by the way. It's like, oh my god. Okay, 大変です. Next, he says, そうですか. So this そうですか is like, oh, is it? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, is it? Right? Then he says, 体に気をつけてくださいね. So 体に, 体 means body. Okay? This に is a new particle that we'll learn later in lesson 8. But for now, just take it as your body. 気をつけてくださいね. ください you learned before, right? It's please, right? So 気をつけて. This is a phrase to say be careful. So basically to your body, be careful. That means like take care of your health lah, take care of your body lah. Take care of your body. Right, so 気をつけて, this つけて is a tear form. But we will learn this only in E2. It's a tear form. But for now, just take it as a whole package. 気をつけて is means be careful. Yeah.
Take care of the body.
Sorry?
It's like take care of the body.
Yeah, it's like take care of your body.
I don't know to use そうですね and そうですか.
そうですね is like, yeah, about that. そうですか is like, is it? Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay, it takes a bit of time to understand what is the difference between そうですね そうですか.
This name is like something, but it's a question.
It's also
So there's guy is like a knowledge.
something like that lah. So そうですね is like, yeah lor. Yeah, そうですね is like yeah lor. そうですか is like, oh, I see. You can think of it like that lah. You can think of it like that. そうですね is like yeah lor. Okay. Okay. 気をつけて that one we will learn the tear form again in E2. But basically, qi is like your body qi. The Chinese qi in the body, you know. That means your body, the balance, the qi. So your key, the key in your body, you need to turn on lah. Basically, you need to be careful lah. 这个 means turn on. So turn on the key. That means like basically turn on your energy, turn on your key. Basically telling you to be careful, be cautious. So be cautious of your body. Okay? Kudasai is please. Ne is like okay. So ne is like, so be careful of your body, okay? Yeah, this ne is like okay. Okay, it's like ho. Kudasai is okay, but ne is a bit more friend. It's like be careful of your body ho.
Yeah, if don't have a net also can lah.
Can. 体を気をつけてください. That means like, please take care of your body. But it's like in English we will say like, please take care of your body ho. The ho is optional, right? But it brings a bit of familiarity, like friend, right? Yeah, same. So the ne is optional, but it just bring familiarity, like friend. Next, 仕事頑張ってください. We learned this before already, 頑張ってください. Please like work hard. Next case says, はい、ありがとうございます. はい、ありがとうございます. You know already, Then, じゃあ、失礼します. So, 失礼します, we learned 失礼 before, right? In the greetings theory? No. 失礼 means to be rude. 失礼 means to be rude. Okay? So, じゃあ means so. Yeah, じゃあ means so. It's like, so I go home. So I bye bye. Right? じゃあ just simply means so. So, 失礼します. So, when we say 失礼します, it's like sorry to be rude. But then the sorry is not mentioned. It's just like, I'm going to be rude. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to be rude. I'm going home. Yeah. Okay? T says, はい。じゃあ、また. Mata is again, right? In a way, when we say again, means like I'll see you again lah. The see you is not mentioned here, but basically see you again. Okay, so mata means again. So
Mata
okay.
is a very casual.
Very casual to say goodbye. It's like ja mata is like so later see you. So later like that. Which means I'll see you again later lah. Okay, any problem with the conversation? Don't have 2% to try the conversation. Anybody? Any two? How about Ian and Sri? Yeah. Kimura can be Ian. Tanaka can be Sri. Come, let's try. Start with Kimura.
もしもし、田中さんですか？木村です。
Okay.
木村さん、お久しぶりですね。
お久し
ぶりですね。お元気ですか？
Very good.
はい、おかげさまで。最近、調子はどうですか？
ママです。木村さんは仕事はどうですか？
そうですね。とても忙しいです。
Very good. Continue.
でも、
No. She continue.
でも、給料
Good.
はあまり良くないですから大変ですよ。
そうですか。体に気をつけてくださいね。
Good.
仕事頑張ってください。
はい、ありがとうございます。じゃあ、失礼します。
はい、じゃあまた。
Okay. There are some pronunciation mistakes and some intonation error lah. So let's go through them a bit lah. So just repeat after me. お久しぶり。お久しぶり。
お久しぶり。
お久しぶり。お久しぶり。Okay. Then we pronounce 最近。最近。Right, the pronunciation is 最近. The intonation is 最近. So just now was a little bit off. Next, 調子. It's a long O sound, double O sound. Okay, the U represents double O sound, so it's a long O sound. Okay, so we 調子, we drag it out. 調子. Next, mama is 2A. There's a long A sound, so it's mama です. ママです.
Mama desu.
Right? We don't say like mama desu. Mama become mother desu. Right? We say mama desu.
Mama desu.
So it's the difference of mama and mama. Right? You can hear the difference, right? Mama. Okay, next one. Kyuryo. Kyuryo. Long U sound, so Q and then the long O sound. Kyuryo. Okay, kyuryo, very good. Ki o tsukete. Ki o tsukete. Then the last one. 失礼します. 失礼します. Very good. Okay, any questions about the conversation? No. Okay, we still have some time. I want to go through lesson 5 vocabulary. I will not repeat this again next week. Repeat after me. 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 Mimi. Mimi. Hana. Hana. Kuchi. Kuchi. Ha. Ha. Te. Te. Ashi. Ashi. Kubi. Kubi. Atama. Atama. Onaka. Onaka. So is onaka, right? Can just pronounce onaka. So this o and na is two separate words, So it's not on, it's o and then na. So onaka. Not onaka, it's onaka. Okay, so just take note, don't be like onaka. It's not on sound, it's a o and then na sound. Onaka. Karada. Karada. Shippo. Shippo. Se. Se. So just now I said about takai, remember the takai verb, right? So if we want to talk about height, we have to use this se. Se means height. So se ga takai. We will learn about this ga in a while, like this lesson. Next, zo. Zo. Kirin. Kirin. Wani. Wani. Usagi. Usagi. Gokiburi. Gokiburi. Akachan. Akachan. Tennis. Yes, sorry. Someone ask a question.
Why? Maybe the other one is the children.
Oko-san is child. Kodomo is also child. But akachan is baby, like infant. Okay, next. Gita. Gita. Okane. Okane. Benkyo. Benkyo. Nagai. Nagai. Mijikai. Mijikai. Marui. Marui. Itai. Itai. Hoshi. Hoshi. Right, drag out the I sound. Okay, the next one we don't need to learn lah. The fumajime, I don't think we need to learn that. Okay, just go with majime, which we learned just in the previous lesson already. Majime. Next, skina. Skina. Right, so ski is like. So like is a noun. So we call this a noun adjective, right? So skina. Next, kiraina. Kiraina. Jōzuna. Jōzuna. Hetana. Hetana. Ga. Okay, so this is all the vocabulary that we learned in this lesson. Okay, I think I will wait next week before I start on the grammar particle. Actually very short only, 3 only. Yeah, maybe we can talk about this. Okay, let's talk about lesson 5. So, number 1. Sato-san wa me ga kirei desu. Alright, so we learned about kirei. Kirei means beautiful. Alright, kirei means nice, means beautiful, nice, clean, or beautiful. So in this case, we learned wa before already. Wa is our subject particle, right? So basically, Sato-san in this sentence is our main character. So what about the main character? We have the me. So this me is our object. How do we know the object? Object is, we have this ga particle. The ga particle tells you that the object in this sentence, that means the thing that we want to talk about in this sentence, is the me. Me means eyes. So Sato-san wa, the subject. About the subject, me ga, the object that we want to talk about, her eyes. is kirei. Okay? Then some of you might thinking, then I cannot say Sato-san no me ga kirei desu. Cannot say like that, meh? Like, since it's her eyes, right? So, Sato-san no me ga kirei desu. Can we say so?
Sato-san wa
Can.
Why not?
Right, yeah, why not? Can. So what is the difference between that? Right. That one will be Sato-san no me wa kirei desu. We will not use ga because we are making that the subject. Our subject will be her eyes are pretty. But now we are saying she is eyes pretty. Okay? She is eyes pretty. Like about her, the eyes are pretty. So this wa particle is just basically setting the context of the entire sentence. Okay, so in this sentence, our main character is Sato. This me might not be belong to her. It is just a generic me. It just means eyes. I'm not specifying her eyes. I'm just saying her body, the eyes are beautiful. Right? She might be wearing another eye somewhere lah. She might be like have another eyes as keychain or something. Okay, so in that case, we are not saying it's her eyes. It can be some eyes on her. Understand? So I can replace it with another thing. Okay, Sato-san wa kuruma ga kirei desu. I can be talking about her car, kuruma, her car. Her car is she is car is nice. That means her car is nice. I can also say her car is nice. So it really depends on how you want to say. You can say her as the subject, or you can say her eyes as the subject. Alright, so if you use her eyes as a subject, you have to say Sato-san no me wa kirei desu.
So actually, ga and wa is a similar
No,
meaning.
you want to put it the way it can, but one tells you what is the subject, one tells you what is the object of comparison. The object that we want to compare, or the object that we want to complement, that we want to say something about. Okay, so in one sentence we usually have wa and ga. Okay, but ga will tell us what is the object. The wa will tell us what is the subject. Who is the main character in this sentence? So example, Tanaka-san wa ashi ga michikai desu. Right? So in this case, this person wa about this person. Right? Tanaka-san wa about Tanaka-san. The legs ga
Ashiga
are michikai desu. Right? The legs are short. So about this person, the legs are short. So this is what it means lah. About this person, his legs are short. The legs are short. As compared to his legs are short. Can see the difference?
Yes.
Yeah. About this person, legs are short. About this guy, his legs are short. About this guy, legs are short. His legs are short. The difference if we use the no and the wa. Next, number 2. Suzuki-san wa hana ga takai desu. So hana is nose. So nose ga takai desu. So about this person Suzuki, the nose is long. Right? Number 3. Kimura-san wa atama ga ii desu. So ii, you recall, ii is good, right? Then you see the translation, clever. So how got good and clever got connection, man? So in Japanese we don't have the word for clever. Okay, don't have a word for smart. So actually have lah, but usually people will say the head is good, which means the person is smart lah. Head is good. So atama ga ii desu. The head is good. That means the person head is good lah. That means the person is smart lah. Okay, so this is just a way how Japanese people say someone is smart. Atama ga ii desu. Number 4. Kare wa sei ga takai desu. So sei is the height. So height is tall. Sei ga takai desu. Okay, then we skip to number 10. Usagi wa shippo ga marui desu. So what about the shippo? The shippo is round. So about rabbit, the tail is round. About rabbit, the tail is round. I'm not saying the tail belongs to rabbit. I'm just saying for rabbits, tails are short. Tails are long.
The tail is Maria.
Marui means round.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I said long, right?
The shippo is?
Shippo is long, around. Shippo is tail. Just refer to the vocabulary list in front, Number 11. 赤ちゃんは手が小さいです。So 赤ちゃんは手が小さいです。So about the baby, hands are small. About babies, hands are small. So I'm not saying this baby hand is small. I'm saying that about babies, like in general babies, hands are small. Okay? シンガポールはセントーサが面白いです。So about Singapore, Sentosa is interesting. Or in Singapore, Sentosa is interesting. Okay? Any questions about this one? Don't have. Go to the next one. Okay, 私は is a subject, right? 私 is a subject. So what about 私? リンゴが好きです。So, リンゴ does not belong to me, right? It's not a body part. It's not a body part of me. It's not my body part. It doesn't mean anything about me. Okay? But I want to say, about me, I like apples. Right? リンゴ is an object in this case. Right? Ga tells me what is the object of comparison. So the object that I want to compare or I want to say something about is リンゴ. So, 私はリンゴが好きです. About me, I like apples. Okay? Here we go on to the examples. 1. 私はゴキブリが嫌いです。私はゴキブリが嫌いです。About me, I hate cockroaches. Right? So ゴキブリ. So you see, imagine I say 私のゴキブリが嫌いです. I change this what to no. Doesn't make any sense, right? It's like you hate your cockroach. Huh? So it doesn't make sense, right? So this is better explanation to why we use wa and ga rather than just now the body part one. Okay, the body part one you want to change to no is okay. But this one you change to no, it changes the entire sentence. 私のゴキブリが嫌いです. I hate my cockroach. Right? But the entire meaning changes. But actually what I want to mean is, about me, I hate cockroaches. Okay, understand the difference now, right? The two, the 私の something and then 私は something. Okay? Number 2. 彼はテニスが下手です. Right? 下手 means poor, means like not good. So, what is he not good at? The object here. So where is the object? Before the particle ga. So before the particle ga is tennis. So about him, the object is tennis. What about tennis? He is bad. He is bad at tennis. Okay, 下手が下手です. So usually when we see like 好き、嫌い、下手、上手、欲しい, they will always be, the one in front will usually be ga. Because all these things need an object of reference. We need something to hate, we need something to like, we need something to be good at. So it's always something ga, hoshi, something ga, chozu. We always have the ga particle there. Because we need that object. And how to tell the object? Ga particle. Okay? So number 4. 私は新しい車が欲しいです. So 欲しい is want. Okay, I want. So what do you want? The object is 車. But not just any 車. 新しい. So I can use my adjective as well. Right? 新しい車が欲しいです. So my object is this 新しい車. Okay? It's not 車, it's not just 車, it's 新しい車. Okay, now? Let's go on to the next page. So how do we want to say like, so what is the object? Right? In English we say, so what do you like? What? So in Japanese, what is nani? So in this case we say nani ga. Right? Nani ga suki. Alright? We don't say nanka. Okay, we don't say nanga. Right? Realize how it's nani ga at this time. It's not nan anymore. Previously we use nan what? Nan. I can't remember the particles. Nani o. No, nan desu ka. Yes, correct. Nan desu ka. So nan desu ka is not nani desu ka. So it's nan desu ka. Alright, so in this case now we learn this new particle called ga, and then in order to put nani, or rather we put the nan, it's not pronounced as nan. In order to put this word nani or nan, it has to be pronounced as nani. Nani ga suki desu ka. Okay, we can also use it for dare. Number 6. Dare ga suki desu ka? So who do you like? Okay, dare ga suki desu ka? So, I mean, what do you like? Who do you like? Where do you like? We can always change the question, you see. So So this question we can use like who, what, when, where. But why will be weird lah. We don't say like why ski desu ka? Like we don't say why ga ski desu ka? Why got another way to ask. Okay, we will learn that when it comes. But anyway, you can change it to dare, you can change it to nani, you can change it to doko. Doko is where, right? Doko ga ski desu ka? Like where do you like? Okay. Any questions for this new question word? No. Yeah, basically can change to doko, can change to nani, can change to itsu. Itsu means when. Alright, so you can change to anything. Just that, yeah, see notes for number 5. Nani, doko, or dare is okay. But if you want to ask why, it's a bit weird. Why you like, got another way to say. Okay, so we use for the 3 here. Number 3. Watashi wa atama ga itai desu. So same thing, about me, head ga itai desu. So there's no such word called headache in Japanese. There's no such thing called headache, toothache, or heart pain, or heartache. There's no such thing. There's no there is no one word to refer to heartache or headache or something ache. So we have to say atama ga itai desu. So head is pain. So about me, head is pain. Right, so my object that I want to mention or reference here is the head. What about the head? The head is pain. So about me, for me, the head is pain. Then example, watashi wa atama ga itakunai desu. So we are using a negative, not pain. So head is not pain. Right, atama ga itakunai desu. Head is not pain. Number 3, watashi wa onaka ga itakunai desu. Onaka is stomach, right? So stomach is not pain. That means I don't have a stomach ache. Okay, stomach is not pain means I don't have stomach ache. Okay, number 4, ha ga itai desu. Ha is tooth, right? So tooth is pain. So tooth is pain means toothache. Okay, number 5, ashi ga itai desu. Ashi is leg, so leg is pain. I mean, there's no such thing as leg ache, right? In English, we say leg is pain also. Okay, leg is pain. Number 6, me ga itai desu. Right, eyes is pain. Right, painful, eyes are painful. Okay, eyes are pain. So this is how we mention pain in Japanese. So like that, you all go holiday, can go to the hospital and say, where pain already. Okay, understand? So what basically is just make the subject. Like who, about who? Who are we talking about? Then ga is like, what are we talking about? Okay, who are we talking about? What are we talking about? Then the last one will be the adjective. What happened? Pain, want, like, hate, big, small, narrow, wide, tall, high, low, short, long. Right? So this is how the sentence structure in Japanese is like. Any questions about the sentences? Okay. Then we will stop here today. I will talk about the conversation tomorrow. Next week. Yes, of course. Homework. Please complete lesson 4. Please complete lesson 4. How come I don't have the lesson? I don't have lesson 4 also. Okay. So lesson 4 homework. And then on the last page we have this conversation thing. Page 37 conversation and page 57 conversation. Page 37 is referring to your lesson 3 conversation. The one at the end of lesson 3 conversation. Right? The one asking where is the bank. The bank is in front of the post office, that kind of thing. That conversation. Then page 57 conversation is basically your lesson 4 conversation. The one that we just practiced. Okay? So this one is basically asking why his job not good. Because the pay is not good. Alright, so you have to answer the questions. Lesson 4, homework lesson 4 is referring to lesson 3 passage and lesson 4 passage. Then if you have time, you can also start on lesson 5. We will talk more about lesson 5 next week. Next week will be lesson 5 and the homework and lesson 6. Okay, any questions about this? No questions, thank you.